Welcome to AFK on the Loading Ready Run Network. Today we are playing Mysterium. It is a game that was sent to us. It was hanging up on the shelf, some of you may have noticed, and we want to start getting through some of our backlog.
Who is it sent to us by?
We don't know.
It's a mystery.
That's the mystery
it just
of the
showed
game.
Up one day.
But hopefully you do.
Please cop to it in the chat.
If it was
lie.
you, please.
Or you can check out Mail Time, which is a video series we put up where we open the mail.
We're not even sure it showed up in mail time is the problem.
It voided
It just voided its way into,
we got a game in the mail the other day. Mm-hmm. Nothing attached to it.
You really should have been here to see what happens to the Monopoly board when it got telefragged by this. Dogs everywhere.
Is that why you needed a new moon base?
Which was weird because there was only one dog in the thing. Is that thing where they explode and there's like 5 rib cages?
But before we get into any of the rules or talking about the game, I want to remind you that this stream is brought to you by Wormwood Gaming, creators of amazing products that we use here in the studio, like these dice towers or these shelves or dice rolling dealies or things to hold your cards in and whatnot. They're amazing. They're made out of really awesome wood. What are they made out of, Ian?
They're purveyors of the finest bones of trees and the skins of beasts.
There you go.
So, actually, in reference to Wormwood, I'm on their mailing list.
Yeah.
Because I like to hear about things that I probably can't afford.
it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh.
So what's great is they did 2 mailouts. So they did the mailout. They're doing a thing for you can get like an elven. You can get like heartwood, and it's inlaid in Elvish script in gold. I think you can get gold and silver.
Is it of your choice of inscription?
Yeah, they have some suggestions, or you can get it of your choice, and they'll translate it into Elvish script for you, which is that. So you can get wood elf, like high elf, or which is like different colors of wood.
420 smoke ants every day.
And then
Don't smoke ends. That's why they rose up.
So what's awesome though is then like 2 days ago, so like a week after they first sent out this mail out, they then send out the anti-Valentine's Day mail out, which is the same thing except it's in Wenge, which is their darkest wood, and written in the Elvish script is written in bone, and it's supposed to be like dark elf.
Is it the dark tongue of Mordor?
Wow.
That's awesome.
Well, anyways, if you want to get yourself one of those amazing products, if you go onto the site, if you're in the US, you can use code LRR for free shipping, or anywhere else, you can use the code LRR World for $10 off of shipping. We highly recommend it. Super awesome.
Yeah, it's the chat is taken to correcting our pronunciation. It's Wenge.
Wenge.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you, Hot Liquid Jello.
Sure.
So we're playing Mysterium, and we have some amazing folks here. We've got Paul. We've got Beach.
We're amazing.
We've got Ian, and we have special guest TQ.
Hi, TQ.
Hi.
Good friend of mine, also a Twitch streamer and all that kind of jazz. And you have joined because this game seems like your jam.
I didn't actually know what it was, and then everyone in chat was talking about you guys doing it, and they were like, "Oh, so it's a ghost that tells psychics to solve a mystery," and I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Welcome to Ghost Trick here on AFK.
So if you hand me that box, we can get it out of the way there. But Mysterium is a game where the whole concept is I am playing a dead person. I am a ghost.
They want you to have horns and not a halo.
I would have a halo. What are you saying?
The traitor don't get no halo.
Damn it, I haven't even betrayed anybody yet. I don't even know how I can betray you guys. Well, I guess I can. I can give you shitty hints. But this is
how long that went from I haven't betrayed you yet to I don't know how.
Figured out how. There is a way.
I figured out how.
It's not betrayal if it's just passively doing it.
Exactly.
We're supposed to solve your murder, right?
Exactly.
So float forever, as far as I can.
Yeah, exactly.
If I screw you over, I just get to be in limbo forever. So, yeah, basically how this game works is a fully cooperative game. We all at the table either win or lose as a collective whole. So we want to work together. And each of these folks is playing a paranormal investigator, and I am playing the ghost. And their whole goal is to basically figure out which of these dastardly people down in the bottom there have murdered me. So it kind of plays a lot like Clue mixed with Dixit. And the Clue aspects come in here, as you can see on the overhead camera. We've got some suspects down here at the bottom. We've got some beautiful locations.
These are gorgeous.
Yeah, the
Holy.
art. For those of you who don't know, the game is actually done by the same people who did Dixit, so that's why some of the art might be familiar. And then we also have the murder weapons up here. And the whole goal is for each of these guys to figure out, I have a different suspect for each of them. Because each of you guys is going to form your own opinion on who is the actual murderer. You don't really agree with each other, but you're all kind of working towards the goal of finding out who the person is. So behind my little DM screen here, I have a suspect, a location, and a murder weapon that's different for each of them. And how it's going to work is each turn, I have these beautiful dream cards. And I'm going to be giving one to each of them. And their whole goal is to analyze what is on this card and what I'm trying to convey to them through their dreams.
So we're like, if you give us a card, and then we'll be like, which of these suspects does this card most closely match up to?
So for example, just to give you kind of like, there was one here right away that stuck out to me. So let's say hypothetically there's this lovely gold card, and we can show you using the power of technology kind of what they look like. This is upside down. Damn it. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
What's the temperature of that technology?
It's cool. It's cool technology.
Oh God.
So as you can see, there's like gold and stuff on this. And if you kind of look down, you would start, for example, we always start with the suspects. Which kind of one would really kind of steer you to, what would that card kind of steer you towards?
This is like a
Well, it's treasure hunter.
treasure hunter.
Exactly, right?
This guy
Treasure hunter.
has a gold medal, though.
Yeah, but he looks like a pilot, though. That's probably a pilot's medal.
So basically, one person will have this card, and they're going to use their little intuition. So if all you guys can actually put your intuition tokens at the very start,
That's what this
This?
that's what that's the glowing orb thing.
I intend to open an anti-terrorism center with mine.
Oh, good.
Perfect. So how it would work is...
Oh, they're crystal balls.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like I said, each of you is going to get a dream card, and then let's say hypothetically that gold one I just showed you was TQ's. TQ would put hers on what she guesses is the right one. So take your yellow one, for example, and pop it on to that one, right? Now, each person is going to do that to each of their own. However, there's also a secondary thing, because the whole point of this game is to accumulate as many, what are they called? Clairvoyancy points that are displayed up here at the top.
I love this game.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know, it's totally your jam.
I love the game.
So, once everybody has made their guesses at who their person is, they also have these handy little clairvoyancy tokens right here. There's two that display an X, and there's two that display a check mark. And what you're going to want to do is you also confirm whether you agree or disagree with people's votes.
So if you're like, oh man, that's a slam dunk,
Then
Boom.
put your token on that. And if it is a right one, you also get a point on your clairvoyancy track. Now, the points on the clairvoyancy track kind of come in towards the end. I don't want to overload you guys with too much information.
Yeah.
But how it all...
more is better.
More is better. You want to get more because at the end, one of these groupings of suspects, locations, and murder weapons is going to be the actual one. And they're all going to have to collectively vote. And the more... And I basically reveal 3 dream cards, and they all have to guess what those ones mean. But they get turned over one at a time. And depending on how many clairvoyancy points you have, depends on how many cards you get to see before you're forced to make your vote.
I put forward that if the ghost really wanted their murder solved,
I wouldn't set all these fucking...
yeah, you would put up 3 red herrings.
things.
Yeah.
And any weapon can become a murder weapon with very little effort, I might add.
I don't know, a fork?
In the right place.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one that confuses me the most is the clock. There, but
You just
guess,
like bash them in the head.
exactly,
It's
right?
a big clock.
See, everybody's got an idea of how they can murder
Specifically
somebody.
at Christmas on at midnight on Christmas.
Yeah. So yes, that's basically the entire game. It's gonna make a lot more sense as we go along. But the one thing I do need to say is, like I said, this game takes place in 2 phases. First is establishing all these things, and the second is finding out who is the real murderer. If not, every single person makes it to the end and discovers their 3 points, or their 3 components. By the 7th turn, they automatically lose the game. So, you want to work together, you want to get towards the end, and even if one of you guys figures out all 3 of yours, you can still help each other out.
Okay.
And I will still be here for rules, but there's one final thing I have to say, is that I am a ghost, and I cannot talk for the rest of the game.
It's like my dream.
Wow. Fuck you.
So
So
that's
I'm
the signal for fuck you.
Yeah. So I'm only going to converse with them in yes or no's. Yes will be 1 knock, and no will be 2 knocks. So that's how it's going to go. And then in this way, it makes it so I can't really give you any more information than you need. Yeah, and I might talk only to explain some rule kind of things that go on. For example, if you don't get your if you don't get your guess correct, you still have to stay and guess again.
But now you know that that person wasn't the.
Smart.
True, but you get left behind.
Yes. You
Okay.
gotta keep going.
So,
all right?
but
Okay.
so that right. But if you get yours wrong, that means that one, you know that the one you guessed isn't it, and also, you know that everybody else's is also excluded.
I'll use a sort of ethereal voice
It's not
because
that
for the first
hard.
for the first game, we might end up getting 2. We never know.
Yeah.
So it's like
If there
7
might be a
minutes later,
couple
we've
things,
already
yeah.
lost.
All right.
So, am I correct in saying that the suspect, the room, like the suspect for each of us will be different?
Yes. 100%. None of you guys has the same suspect,
Okay.
same location, or the same.
Okay.
We're all walking into this house with our own theory about what happened, and
I
it's just
think-
up to us to prove it right.
I think the sense is that it's like the ghost is trying to give us a sense of these were the people who were around, and these were the places they were with the stuff. And it's like, I'm trying to bring you all to some consensus, but you need to know who was there that night, where they were, and what they had. And now that you know all that stuff, now I can help hone you in on who the actual murderer is.
None of these people are the butler, so I'm totally out. I
I
have
was
no
thinking
idea.
it was more like just each of us are police officers walking in with our own personal prejudice against someone, and it's up to the ghost to say, "No, you idiot."
Yeah. I don't like this person because it's 1922 and I'm prejudiced against people who are his skin type.
Now, there's one last thing.
Craggy.
Actually, 2 last things, I guess I should say. Just to fully get at things. You'll see these lovely crows on top. I can get rid of one of these crows to completely discard my hand of 7 if I think that all of these cards are trash.
Oh.
That's what they're. Of course, they serve an actual
that's
purpose.
really cool.
Yeah. I only get to do it 3 times in the entire course of the game, though.
Ben, are we playing with the rule that you can give us 1 card or more than 1 card?
I'm only going to give you 1 card.
Okay.
Per
It's
thing.
not in the rules whether or not you can do both, so it has to be house ruled.
And then the final rule: you only have 2 minutes to make each of your guesses.
Okay.
Cool.
Right?
All right.
All right. Now, kind of take it one at a time so we don't overlap everything. But all right. So the time begins once I've given you each your dream card.
Okay.
So yeah, you can choose in the rules. You can choose to not use the timer. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
It might be good to use the timer just to stop us blathering on forever.
For too long, yeah.
But what we can do, it says start the timer once they have all been shown. So what we can do is like show each one on the thing
All right.
and then do the timer.
PQ.
Yeah.
All
This is
right.
your card. Don't look at it yet.
Okay.
Day 1,
Ian.
or no, hour 1.
these
Oh,
are
right. I'm not supposed to
so
talk. Fuck.
Gorgeous. I just want to. Can you show them how beautiful that is? I need to.
It's pretty.
It's so gorgeous. It's like sparkling. It's like a dreamscape.
It's slightly out of focus.
Yeah. Well, it's fine.
We can
I
adjust
can get that.
That's
It's
correct.
the other one. It's the.
Oh, this guy. That's the ring.
Well, that's better.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That's slightly better.
And I did rotate it because it seemed like that made sense, but maybe it doesn't anymore. We can.
Play to the front.
This
that
makes
So
sense, yeah.
pretty.
Just make sure it's upright for Ben.
Thank you. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous.
I have an adorable polar bear.
Okay.
All right, polar bear.
Just noticing one of you guys is super Scottish.
This is mine. It's got the bird on stilts, wearing
I'm
pantaloons.
thinking. So polar
Put that
bear
over into the
yeah, yeah.
is going to be like a traveler person, probably, or a
Very
cold.
nice.
A cold.
God, I have no idea.
So this guy's like a general. This guy's like he looks like a driver.
Here's mine.
He's an artist.
I think I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'm just gonna windmill slam it.
Driver.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a vehicle being driven on there, and there's nothing else that I can think that matches fishing or
This is
rivers.
a polar bear reading a book. Polar bear reading a book. with like an owl inside it. I don't know.
Okay, who's the most?
So, I mean, she's like a traveler explorer person, which could be like.
True.
What do you think, Bish?
I think it's because it's the
30 seconds
the long
left.
nose and the fact that it takes place in the desert. I'm like probably this because it looks like he was fighting wars. He also has a very long nose, kind of like that dude does, but like a long face.
Right.
But I think that's more that person.
Process of elimination. I feel like this is probably closer to the explorer person than the artist or the nun.
And I think that Ian is right.
Once I put it down, can I change my mind?
Yep.
And
Yeah, that seems. I agree with that one.
I think that one's wrong.
I'm actually with you on. I'm with you on that, Beach.
Oh, which do you think it is?
Oops, that's the wrong.
That's the wrong one.
You guys think it's wrong, but you don't give me any help for what it actually is.
No, I'll help you.
All right,
Okay,
we'll see.
no, I think that. Yeah.
Time is up.
All right, what we got?
We got to go around the table, so we'll start with TQ, I guess.
Okay.
Is TQ's guess correct?
Do you want me to explain why I picked that
Yeah.
one?
I mean, for the chat,
So, mine has an Eiffel Tower with flags tied together, and all the bees on it. And I was going between the nun and the magician, and I picked the magician just because it's so out there. Like, it's just, there's a flag in the sky. It doesn't really look like it connects to anything. It kind of looks like a path, which is why I was going spiritual. So I just went 50-50 and decided magician because there's a lot of different elements. That's why I picked it.
All right.
Incorrect.
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 Okay.
back to the start.
All right. Ian.
Spirit, what is your verdict? I chose this man because he has driving gloves and a car, and there's a vehicle in here.
Yes!
Nice.
And
right.
we all agreed.
So Ian
So
gets
say
to
all
move
of
up,
us.
There.
and now we each get a point.
You get a point, and Red gets a point. Cool.
Hand that back. Turn passes to me. So I got
You-
this.
If I recall, rules-wise, you do not get your chip back
Yeah,
until
Oh, right. You're correct.
you'll get it back at turn
that's right.
4.
4
There's a
o'clock.
little
After
marker
4
on,
o'clock.
There's a little marker on the thing.
So I picked, based on this whole desert scape, and also there's the thing with the long beaky nose. I'm like, that probably has to do with him because it's probably fighting in North Africa or
Cool,
something.
Devil Man.
Yeah, right.
I like the nose combined.
Yeah,
With the nose.
I kind of thought maybe it's either that's the clue or maybe it's the desert that's the clue. But I still thought, I think that gives me focus on this guy. All right. So was it this guy? Was I correct? I was not correct. All right.
I guess I should do that.
All right, we got Mr. Polar Bear reading a book. I was having a lot of trouble with this one. I was like, it's far away. There doesn't look like anybody who's like especially prepared for Arctic travel or is a bear. I guess I could have got. I guess the reading could have been somebody else. But anyway, I went for the explorer. Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
But we all move forward because of our guesses.
You all bet against me.
Yeah.
We're out of curiosity.
They all go to,
They go to,
yeah.
oh,
Because we don't get them back whether we're right or wrong, but we were
Yellow
all
one's
right,
right.
so we all move forward.
No.
I guess the
Because I got
this,
2 right.
Maybe this was the nun. Because of the
Spirit.
book.
Spirit,
book.
can we play
I think
more
it
than
may
one
be
guest
the-
token
That
upon
as well. But I can see the book.
these cards?
Oh, I guess we keep this.
yes.
Okay.
Can I ask that everybody's character cards be on shot on the overhead so that people can see what colors you all are?
That makes sense.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm the prettiest. Well, actually, Beach is pretty too.
I'm pretty pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
No.
There. That's probably a lot easier. Well, that means Ian's moved up. And the rest of us...
Bye!
Yeah, thank you. So, Paul, did you guess correct twice, at least? Or no?
No.
Ian guessed correct, so he twice.
Nope, only once. You were
Only
the only
once?
person who
As long
used
as-
2 tokens.
Okay, cool. I like this. The polar bear is cold. I think
it's spirituality.
the book definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right about that.
Or storyteller, and it's the old lady, but she looks like a not. She looks like she's what do you call it when you make maps?
Cartographer.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that a code book?
Oh, it is. She's decoding.
Or she's translating.
That's cool.
Maybe she's a translator. Yeah.
That's just a homework from a.
Oh yeah, it's like attendance and stuff.
She's
Yeah.
a teacher.
She's
That's
a
fair.
teacher.
I mean, that's kind of like decoding things.
It's the same difference, yeah.
Oh, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Begin.
All right. I got a pipe organ.
Oh.
And that's kind of all. It's pipe organ in clouds, or
Jesus.
Yeah.
nice.
So I mean, a pipe
this
organ
is-
has got to be
Windmill slam.
pipe organ has got to be the
Oh,
the
shoot,
church
yeah.
and stuff.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with there.
I have the top hat that's trying to catch a cockroach. There's this flag,
no
which is the
idea.
reverse of that flag, which is not what that was. I guessed wrong here, so it has to be a top hat.
Yeah. So top hat's got.
Probably the other dude. Now it is stuck. There we go. Could not remove it. So yeah, I think top hat, also magician, rabbits out of hats.
Because I mean, they're progressively telling you.
I'm
information.
I'm
I
going
have no
to
idea.
second you, Beach.
That's mine
Yeah.
right now. Other way.
That is upside down. Yes.
like a doorway with a teddy bear and footsteps and snow, rain, slush.
rain, hanging lamp.
And combine it with
Combine
that.
it with the.
And we
freaking-
know it's not the magician.
Yeah.
I think Paul's correct.
Wow, that is a
I
tough.
think those are male footprints too.
So it
Or-
could be one of the men that's left.
I'm just gonna do that then, because isn't that like a French flag?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
French
Oh.
formation.
I'll take that back.
That's true, actually. I'm gonna say yes on that.
I should probably bring in here. There's a bird. There's only one of these things that has birds on them. Although the bird cage maybe, but I feel like it's the same
lots of
color. Like
snow.
this is really. There's a lot
oh
of
yeah,
going
I
back
think
and forth
that's
there.
right.
Burb and burb.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll hold off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna naysay any of these at the moment. All right.
So the flag, that's Scotland, yes.
That's Scotland.
But that's France, is it not?
Well, it's
Well,
the three
si-
colors of France.
It's the tricolor, yeah. But it could be the Netherlands as well.
That's true.
if,
Depending
you,
on
if
the
you're just
direction,
thinking it's the
yeah.
three
Or
colors.
modern Russia.
Time's up.
All right.
Same order as before. So
Alright.
UTQ?
Okay. Well, I'm just going by the seat of my pants
Alright.
at this point. But
That give you a lot of confidence in your psychic
I'm
skills.
not. My
here.
psychic skills are not doing it today. There is a toy on that, which is what led me to this.
Oh.
And then Ian confirmed that like they look like guys' footprints, so I picked the only other guy.
Oh, put your card up
Oh.
for the thing. Sorry, yeah. Let's have a look at that so everyone can see it.
So there's a teddy bear, which is why I was like, okay, well, there's a toy. And I don't think that she looks like she's supposed to be young, but I don't think that she actually is. So that's why I picked that one. God
No. Oh,
damn it.
man.
The thing I forgot that I should have remembered is that Ben doesn't have quite the same media
Oh, that
knowledge
is
that I do.
true.
It's not a bad thing, but we don't overlap as
I
much
like the
as
no
one might
talking.
think. So I've got to try and get inside the spirit's head.
All right.
Yeah, so I pretty much explained myself.
Burb, burb.
Yeah, burb, darkness, bad. Spirit! Let me know.
I'm so mad at you.
You did it.
Yeah.
All right. But you did get that, so you get a point for that too.
Oh,
so you move forward
I'm
one.
so smart. Look at me.
Yep, and I get to keep this. I take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine was
Top
the
hat?
Top hat, and given the fact that on my previous one something was going on here,
It's I guess that's like fancy magic-y stuff,
Yeah,
maybe.
because there's also bugs on both of these. I'm like, maybe that has something to do
Isn't
with
that
it.
an
But,
episode of BoJack Horseman?
but the top hat makes me think it's the performer, the entertainer, the magician. That's who it is.
Hooray!
Yay.
And look, that paid off for blue and white.
I got a point there too.
Back to the spirit.
Move forward to here and take that.
All right. So
I hope you're right. So I only have like.
as we talked about, I was kind of I was second guessing my choice on this one, and then this came in, and it's like, okay, organ, church, it's got to be the nun.
And I want Arclight. It's not me thrashing Ben. It's literally
Yes, it is.
just that we have different things that we know.
Yeah. That's
so-
not what you had said, I think, is what everyone's reacting to.
Okay. It was indeed the nun.
Okay.
Hooray. That means I get a point for that.
Man, you have to be really confident in your clairvoyant vision to accuse the nun.
All right. That's
Karma,
yours.
yo.
This is mine.
On the plus side,
and
TQ, you'd be able to burn
do I
through this.
give these
You
back?
think?
Yeah. Oh, and I get to give mine back too.
Jeebus.
You got this.
But there's the sort of, it's not a catch-up mechanic, but there's the sort of thing where
Remember
We're
the one
all-
time the
we
one
all
who
are
reads
working
tarot
together.
cards doesn't win the psychic game?
The so you've already guessed.
I guess this one. I'm leaning to.
oh, I got a.
If she is a
sorry,
teacher, I
got a
mean,
map too.
this might be a school ground, and then this might mean kids like flags and playing outside. Oh,
Oh, he's okay. So he's dusting a bunch
dusting
of
his
stuff.
hand.
Something you got to do.
He's taking a crow or raven away so that he can get a new hand. He doesn't like his dreams. Those are
Yeah.
nightmares.
That's true.
I'm reading Ben. Yeah, that's true.
You're. This is a deep dive into Ben's psyche.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, thank you. Gotta stop doing that.
Those are jewels on the travelers. Is that what's going
Yes,
on there? Okay.
those are jewels.
Ben actually has the hardest job here for having to communicate things via abstract cards.
I think it's so cool.
It's a very cool game.
I want one of these, for the like, the silliness or whatever. I imagine like one of these is just going to be like a screenshot from an anime or something. We're on hour 3 now. aren't we?
Oh yes.
Shh. Paul, why? Paul,
It's just somebody dabbing.
damn it.
Yeah, screenshots from YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh my God, what if you did tape like over top of these?
Oh wow. Take like play this
Yeah,
game but with Desert Buzz gifts.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right.
Let's go. Ooh.
Okay.
This is just Dark Souls.
I have a bunch of. This is kind of Dark Souls too. I have a bunch of hooks. I don't even know which way is up on this. I think this is up.
I think I can windmill slam this again.
So this is outside.
Oh no.
What?
There are two windmill slams, but one is more slammy than the other actually.
Which one do you?
Flowers and
Well,
colors.
I'll get
Painted.
there.
So this is like outside. There's a bunch of rings all put together, hanging stuff.
Here, throw mine in there.
Yeah.
What's that? The rings and stuff. I'm kind of thinking.
Oh, that it's the stuff.
Yeah,
hanging,
it's
like the
that.
pots hanging.
Plus the color.
Let
Or
me see it.
this is the only one that she has a picture of a hoop in it.
That's like a hellfire zone. I would send someone to torture them there.
This has little music notes on it. And there's key.
I'm sorry, did you break silence over that? Oh, that one's mine for her, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not, I would be shocked. And then Ben thinks she's a child, so.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with the kitchen for this.
DQ, I think you're correct.
I mean, I've got a 50-50 shot
I
over
know.
here.
No sense in not burning it.
Yeah, yours is probably the kitchen. You're probably right.
Ian, did you pick your weapon yet?
Not yet, but you know what?
Probably
I'll
running short on
finish it.
time.
Done.
Cool. I'm gonna just say you're wrong for whatever reason.
Thanks.
Well,
You might as well use your
there's
thing.
6 of these, and I have one thing to
I
go
think you're
on.
wrong. Yeah, but
call.
but it's a timer.
I know, right? Like I was like, oh, it's got to be the.
It's gotta. You're an angel, not God.
Okay, so here's my thought. This is my card. My initial thought was that, oh god, it's got to be the razor, because it's the closest thing to a sword, because it's a knight in there. Then I realized, oh my god, look at the big picture. It's an hourglass, and hourglass is a timekeeping instrument, much like the clock. If I'm wrong, then
See, you got to show your thing. I didn't see your thing.
sorry.
I wouldn't have. Well, whatever. Doesn't
Spirits, judge me.
You got it.
matter. Yeah.
Good job. Clairvoyant AF.
Thank you, Spirit.
All right. You can have our pips.
You should have gone first, though.
It was a 50-50 shot, and mine was the one with the keys and the boots and the door. So I'm like, okay, it's about kids and a household. So I picked the old lady that looks like a teacher. What? What do you think she is?
Hey, Paul, you got a point.
What do you think she is? What do you think she's 5?
I guess she's a traveler.
How does this mean travel? This is a home.
Well, this one's like.
This one's
the Eiffel
sure,
Tower.
maybe.
Yeah, travel.
Okay, it's okay.
This is
I'm so mad at
leaving
you.
or coming
I
back.
think
on
he's
the travel.
trying to sabotage me.
still
'cause
got-
I'm his least favorite.
You've got plenty of time to get to the top.
And he can't even respond.
And if you don't get there this round,
See? Fisher agrees.
All right.
All right.
So Bijou had the flowers and painting.
And I just decided to go real easy on this, and I thought I'm just going to pick the thing that has the most colors in it because this was the most colorful card.
Not even moving it.
So I'm like, I'm just going to put it in the bedroom because it has the most amount of colors in it. Okay, that's fine.
All right, and I have this the kitchen. Basically, it's around kind of the same color palette, and there's lots of hooks and things hanging, and there's things hanging in the picture of the kitchen.
Got there.
nice.
Also where I would torture someone. Have you seen me cook?
Ghost is strangely silent. Alrighty. So now, so Ian is locked in at. Ian's done, right? No, you guessed wrong. No, you guessed right. You guessed right, so you're done now.
Yeah, he's in the
But
final round.
I can still do this, I believe.
He's going to talk.
For a rules explanation. So what Ian also gets now for finishing is he gets a number of clairvoyant points equal to the amount of turns that are left in the game.
Which is 4, right?
So which means he gets 4 more clairvoyancy points.
Which takes him to 6.
Okay. Secondly,
GG.
second thing, turn 4.
I wasn't sure if it was on or after turn 4.
Okay.
Nice. We get these back. We get
Thank
to spend
you.
them again,
Okay.
so we can score more points.
Yeah, the negative choice ones are kind of weird
Yeah.
because you're okay, you're trying to talking about it, and so you're like,
It's like, you're not listening to me.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to look at it.
Even though you know for a fact it's that one.
I didn't move it. I just moved it over to her because I was
'Cause-
like, what's the freaking point? What are you trying to... Did you just give me a random one? Because now you're like, it doesn't matter because she knows who it is.
Might be.
I mean,
Like that would. What would suck is
You can
that
put it under the
if,
thing.
if it turns out that one would be better to illustrate anything else that we're doing. But oh, that look at the
right.
look at the. That's a toy train.
it's a person traveling,
Yeah.
taking a train.
That is not what I look at immediately.
It's a mode of transportation.
Uh-huh.
That lizard.
Uh-huh.
That lizard's getting whacked.
You can ride that lizard.
Yeah, that lizard looks fucked up, though.
I think this is what Persona 5 thinks Dune is.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Also, I like the fact that it looks like the train is going this way, but the cactus is going the opposite way. Like, wouldn't the wind...
It would pull it unless you're
Right.
traveling with the
Ben
train.
is removing a crow.
Do not ride lizards. Why?
I mean, most of them aren't really big enough. We just squashed them. But there's some.
I'm not winning.
It
Everyone
seems,
is winning
it seems
but
like
me.
being able to do multi-card dreams would make it a lot easier.
But maybe too easy.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
it
this
seems
is hard mode.
You are getting multiple.
Although I just want you to know I
you're
would
getting multiple
probably
cards.
not.
Right,
still
but that's what I
have
mean.
there.
But like, if the ghost could just give you like 3 cards to start with, you're going to be way ahead.
Removing the crow means that he can put his dream cards away and draw new ones if he doesn't like the ones that he has.
Yeah,
But
normally
he only has 3 of them to do that.
normally he only can get a new card if he just once he uses.
Yeah,
Also-
unlike real life where if our dreams suck, we can't
I don't
just
know.
discard them.
I'm gonna say
Well,
TQ's right.
if you can like, what's that?
Hey, yeah.
What's that? God damn it! Can I say I'm right?
No,
too?
you can't.
Can I use my own point?
It had just occurred
That's
to
a
me.
very good point, Beach.
You're welcome.
The ghost just,
Thank you.
just very reluctantly gave me a card.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Ooh. Oh.
I have
Woo.
What is that? Is that
Sonic the Hedgehog as
Freddy?
Jason. As
Or Jason?
Jason, yeah.
Oh, see, don't steal.
On a mushroom.
on a mushroom.
is that a flea?
Fork is Pokey. Jason uses like a machete, which is kind of like a, which is a bladed thing.
Sonic once got married to a human woman.
Then I'm in.
Oh, you're in there.
Can I
okay.
see that for a sec?
All right, what do you got?
That's mine. It's a beach type thing with a tic-tac-toe on it and
Very
hand, sun,
confused
heart,
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Got a
Live,
little,
laugh,
little
love.
like,
crown.
or like a
Duck foot.
paper boat,
Yeah.
a duck foot.
I don't know. Well, duck foot. You just got to stick. But I think what I'm being told from both of these.
It's like kid stuff, eh?
Oh, I just realized that this is upside down to all the other cards, and that's why I'm confused.
There you go.
I was like, I don't know what that
That's
is.
like kid stuff, eh?
I think you're right because I was thinking that maybe he's going for a color palette thing because these both have like green in them, but like maybe this is like these are things that you might find in a child's bedroom,
Yeah.
like like a beach. So we'll do
All
that.
right. So
Something pokey, spiky.
we also do know that the ghost ditched 7 cards, got
That-
another 7 cards, and was still unhappy with
Or it's memories and old artwork, which could also be the attic.
Ooh.
I'm still going to stick with it.
But I would have gotten this first.
Stay with that, yeah. But
What do you think, Paul?
I'm leaning towards the straight razor.
It's prickly, but
I want
makes
it to be
things
the
smooth.
fork because it's pokey and food.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good
actually,
point.
it's true
Good
too.
point. Actually, I like that.
But I'm going to hedge my bets.
But I've been wrong this whole time.
That's
so
true. You have
I'm
been
going to
wrong.
hedge my bets and say you're wrong simply based on the idea
that I said it.
No, that it's a giant mushroom and mushrooms are food and you cook mushrooms in pots.
That's true.
Anybody else want?
We're done.
Or we're
We're
done.
done.
No, we're done. It's the last card, so it's right. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, everyone moves up one. And we aren't supposed to get
you
points
can
when
take
we
these back
win a
now.
card, are we?
So I don't get confused.
No, I didn't think so.
Because you get a bunch of points at the if you come out early. That's sort
right.
of what you're getting.
That's right.
Jason the Hedgehog is probably
All right.
fork.
We got Jason the Hedgehog here. I said fork because it's. I was going between fork and straight razor because straight razor is something that like a serial killer would use, but fork is pokey
Come on.
and mushrooms.
It's
Nope.
because I
It's
said
the
it and
pan.
it's wrong. It's probably
it's
that.
gonna be the pan.
All right, so I did not get that, but Ian
Pan
got one.
because like cooking mushrooms.
Ben's kind of cheating. He's sitting there going, and then like
I haven't.
in his face. You're very expressive.
You can see the pain
I
in
can
his
see
heart.
the pain.
I'm not looking over there at all because I'm
I
afraid
shouldn't
of
be.
seeing
I
what the
should look
answers
over
are.
Here. I'll
All
look
right.
over here.
Beach.
Away.
Kid stuff.
Okay, so we started with that, which I put myself in the bedroom because I'm like, maybe it was the amount of colors, but then we get this, and as Paul explained, kid stuff is probably more accurate, so it's the child's bedroom. That is correct.
Nice.
Ian gets another point,
That's another one.
and you get those 2 back.
See, I was
And
also
you get
wrong
that pit
on that
back,
one.
and I get this back.
Maybe I'm too smart for the game. Maybe that's the problem.
Too smart
I
for Ben
agree.
is the problem. All right.
There's time for you to burn through this, right? Are we on? Oh yeah, I'm in turn 5 now.
Why do you keep reminding him?
Because the chat will if we don't.
That's fair.
That's true. So wait, if TQ doesn't get this one, we're toast, aren't we? No,
Yeah, pretty much.
because we're gonna run out of
So
time.
I need help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to help.
All right, you can't look at that yet. Neither can we.
But I think I know which one it is already.
It's fine because I
fine.
couldn't even tell what it was.
Oh, I didn't take my person card. No.
I gotta read on this.
Blah.
Yeah, blah. There we go.
It's true. Ian has the maximum number of points, or maximum number of points needed. Extra points don't do anything for him,
Not at this point.
but he's still getting them anyway, just to prove that he's better.
I was gonna
Jumping
say,
in again.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Man, apparently whatever it is in order to do the,
Oh, did I blah? Oh, sorry.
You just do it now without even realizing it.
I say it. No, I actually, it's something that just comes out of my mouth. Like I'll go like blah blah blah, and I'll start singing, and then chat
Super
hears
blah.
it, and then
They want to react to it.
then they
clearly.
react to it.
That's good.
Well, they're just singing along with you.
Yeah.
He just pointed it. I'm not even looking at Ben because I don't trust myself to.
Make me the ghost for round 2. I am pretty bad. That would be better. That would be really funny.
but
You have to
but
blare
then
without
you're going to
blaring.
be giving us clues
Exactly.
that make sense to you, but none of us.
Exactly. I would love that.
Yeah, what happens if you get a Ouija that only speaks Spanish? You just keep going to K every time.
Okay.
K?
That just means the ghost that's in it is
What?
Spanish. All right,
This
I think
is-
I know what it is.
A picture of 3 different weapons. None of them are actually.
Huh.
Let me see it.
And
Yeah, but
four.
they're all. Well, those 2 are blades.
They're both cutting instruments.
Yeah.
Therefore, you should take the cutting instrument.
Yeah.
There's also
yeah,
a whip.
I think you're right.
I think but the whip is 1 out of 3. So
I think it turns out my idea. I think my idea of Jason using the
Razor.
straight razor makes sense.
But how does
Yeah.
that have to deal with this?
Jason.
He's Jason.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
which we all got that one.
We knew that was a bit of a stretch.
No, Jason used a machete.
He did.
It's
like-
close enough.
Mechanical whatevers.
Hammer.
Nuts and bolts. Gotta probably be the hammer. Yeah.
Because as we all know, that's what you use on
Nuts and bolts, right?
Nope.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I can only exit.
Chat wants to be the ghost next round.
That would be
I don't know. How,
TQ.
really hard.
I don't know how that would work,
Here, put
but
that in there.
that's an interesting
I'm gonna let
idea.
all of you. I know what I think it is, but I'm gonna let all of you guess.
This isn't this
It's a
actually.
lion on a ship.
Me too.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, if it's wrong, we die. So
Paul, did you want to put anything on that?
I think we die. Ben just made a weird noise.
So it's a ship with a lion on it.
Well, what do you want? It's either the dress because of the girl, this because of the lion. It's not
Oh yeah,
that.
the lion. Yeah, because there's a lion on the.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that's what I said.
Sure.
Well, if I lose this, we lose because I can't like get 2 on one go. So
Why are the lady exploring? Oh no! It's this
Why?
Is the lady
Why?
in white?
lady in a white dress.
that's why. Okay, I'm fine with that too.
Well, then what are you gonna do with that, Ian?
This is like playing. What's the?
Guess who?
No, there's a card game that you lay out and then somebody puts a clue and you're on teams. And there's like a Disney version. It's gonna never come to me. That wasn't the script.
Okay.
Exit or deceit?
No. Oh, because I picked that one because everybody voted, and that's the one that everyone voted for.
Lady in a white dress.
Got there.
Right. Okay.
I was realizing that as I was putting down that Ben might not have been
Notice
able to
the
look
lion.
closely enough to see the lion on that.
You
Well-
really should be careful on what you give me when there's clues everywhere.
He has to look at all the cards because he's going to have all 6 of those up on his thing. He only has the 4 up that we're actually looking
Let's
at.
just say this: no matter what happens, I'm gonna blame Ben. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Paul, would you like to go next?
Sure.
They can't see your face.
Tell me, oh, Ghost, was it the straight razor?
Yay, I was wrong.
Wow. It's a hardcore none.
Wait,
None-
that's right.
none
You've
in
only
the-
knocked once, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I
Okay.
was
None
not correct.
None
Oh,
in
you
the
thought it
kitchen
was
with a
wrong.
straight razor.
I only put that out because I'm like, what the hell else am I going to do with this one pip? I can't deal with it. So.
So does that mean I get 2 points?
Yes, because you guessed right twice.
All right, so built on tools.
Cool.
I think it's a hammer.
He just knocked.
It's not the hammer.
I assume
Really
that was an answer to the question then.
fascinating.
Well,
So it's not the hammer.
it's not the hammer game.
Based
What?
on tools and springs, bolts and rocks.
Sorry,
Oh God.
we both have to be right. So
Yeah.
unless when it hits this, do we lose or do we get one more turn after that?
We get the 7th turn. So this is our 6th turn. When we move to 7,
We
that's
get one.
our last turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have 2 tries at this one.
It's like the whole go on 3 or after 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, and go on
Go
3.
on 3.
Or 1, 2, and then go, and then say 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually the interesting point is that the ghost can't actually necessarily see all the other options.
TQ.
So the thing that they're giving you, that the ghost is giving you, is the best of what they have that illustrates that. But
Yes.
the ghost can't give you, or the ghost isn't really giving you a thing that is the best thing to differentiate it from the rest of the options.
Yeah.
We're saying ghost so much that I'm like,
Thank you.
spooked now.
Behind you.
All right.
I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It's an apple on a.
I think I know what this
With
is.
needles in it, sitting on a plinth.
But I'm probably wrong. He's shaking his head. Okay, well.
So you know it's not the hammer.
To talk, I'm shaking my head because your first reaction is to go, man, this fucking sucks. Oh wait, oh no, I took 5 seconds to think about it and got it. Back to being dead.
Okay.
You brought Ben back to back from the
Ben
dead.
back from the dead with my bullshit.
So there's that.
So
And then
wrenches,
there's that.
and this is also like rocks. And
Yeah,
stuff.
rocks and whatever else.
And then an apple with pokey bits in it.
You know, all of these things are round.
What did you eat before you went to sleep? They
It's
are
a
all
hell of a
round.
dream,
Ooh,
right?
that's actually a good point. Maybe
That-
the barbell?
Is it because if it's like it's made of metal and it's round and that's shaped like a barbell, maybe it actually.
Well,
is
maybe
supposed to
I'm
be the
wrong because I was
barbell.
thinking circus and
I
I was
was-
going to pick barbell because circus.
That was exactly what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
So I would actually say you might be right, and I think you might be wrong.
I think you're probably have a better chance of being right then.
Okay. Because I don't know
that
what else this
means
could be because it
that-
looks like a circus
That
tent.
means yours is the frying pan or the fork.
I mean, this has something stuck in an apple. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this has something stuck in an apple.
There's a little worm or something going up
Yeah,
there.
but I think that, and maybe you could see the edges of the thing being like tines as well, maybe. But I think it's more that
Yeah, because if it's
because also a wrench has tines on it that you could think of it as like a fork.
Oh, right.
that's
right.
where I'm.
So
I'm
maybe we'll
agreeing
do
with you.
that too. All right.
And if
I
get
mean,
one
there's
more-
no word, like you can't F it up. Like you might as well,
Yeah. Might as well bet to see if you get more points.
right?
If I get one more point, I can get.
Which I guess I will see if she's wrong, and I don't want that to happen. We've submitted our guesses. So.
I have no more pips to bet.
I think we said why. It's a circus and it's a barbell because heavyweight. That's why I'm picking it. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Thank
Yay!
Christ.
And I got my extra point, so I now at 7.
Nice. All right. You can have that. And the barbell goes to Ooh. There you are.
Thank you.
All right. So all up to me. I think it's the fork. Is it the fork? It's the fork!
Sweet Jesus.
And you get an extra point, which moves you up 1 as well.
Yes.
And we can give you these cards back because you actually don't need those.
And you guys still have 1, so you guys get 1 point each because you
Which
both
means
got it.
I moved to 5 and you moved to 4. So that's pretty good.
Okay, now what do we do?
I am coming into existence
Oh,
to explain the part 2 of the game.
Just tell us what we're to do.
Yeah. No, I like to play my game.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, that would be cheating. So everybody's going to get these back.
Okay.
And you're going to flip them over because on the other side you'll see they have a number from 1 to 4.
Okay.
Okay. What I'll also ask you to do while I'm explaining this is if we can actually remove everything else that's on the board there, minus these, the top part here.
I have to take that fork.
So that way we can kind of show it off a little bit better. So everybody's got these magical, mystical guesses that they think are the correct one. But only one of them is the person who actually killed me. So what's going to happen now
Ghost is just fucking with us.
is if everybody can kind of bring their stuff in a little bit, I'm going to...
Should we take them out of the...
Yeah, take them out, arrange them nicely.
Deep-ouch yourself.
Deep ouch.
Yeah, and I'm going to kind of explain it verbatim from here because it's a little bit wordy here.
Heather, I'm going to keep coughing for a second.
Okay.
I like how none of us decide to do it.
The same way?
Yeah.
All right. So during this step, the psychics arrange their combination of cards into groups in order to compare the suspects and enable the ghost to identify the culprit. So we collect any of the cards and put them away, and we place 1 ghost token per psychic in the middle of the table. So, in this case, you get to be number 2.
Ghost token.
You're number 2.
You're number 3.
I'm a huge pile
Ooh.
of number 2.
You're number 5.
Wow.
And you're number 4.
Put me in your post.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Why is there a... What happened to 1?
One's
One. Who's got 5?
I do.
There we go. Numbers. Arrange them from 1 to 4. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Ghost, I have
Wait,
a
they
question.
match the characters on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
but they-
my thing, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're reusable
Oh.
for his purpose.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
clever.
multiple uses. So as you can see, there's numbers here. You guys have numbers corresponding on your clairvoyance tokens. That is how you're going to be voting. You're going to be putting the vote of the number that you think in your little pouch is the one that actually killed me. And then they're going to give it to the person with the highest clairvoyance deal, which is Ian in this case. Ian is the master clairvoyant for this game. And then if you have a majority, basically the majority is the person who is your actual vote. So you want to try and you can kind of talk about, but you can't actually talk and discuss your votes.
Oh, we can't discuss it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can talk about everything we see, but we can't talk about
You
our
can't say
vote.
who you're voting for.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Basically, this is the way it's gonna work. So I'm gonna pick my person here.
Yeah.
Who is the killer?
We're gonna have to vote
So-
in turns, basically, given that we've.
And so, in the 3 cards he's going to give us, 1 will be referring to the person, 1 will be referring to the weapon, and 1 will be referring to the location.
Not.
No, it's 1,
All of
2,
it, right?
3, or 4. Yeah, it's either
It's
this,
either this,
this, or
this.
this, or this, or this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
It's
specific.
all set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Some of us
think-
get to vote before others
I think
do.
the goal
Yeah.
here is to
Or-
like.
or after.
Yeah, we get
With
to
more
vote
information.
after. Yeah, so you and me vote when all 3 are released.
Whatever's the
You vote
easiest
when
to make
two-
match, pretty
Yeah.
much, like, or make obvious.
Actually, yeah, you have to vote with 1 card reveal.
Oh, is Paul right? Did I read this wrong?
I have to vote
Yeah.
what?
So he's going to pull 3 cards out, and when he lays the 3 cards out, he's going to flip the first one over.
Yeah.
You have to vote at that time
Oh, because I only get it on the one.
because you only have 1 card revealed from what it shows up here.
Right.
But then because I made it to 5, I
get
get to
2.
vote when 2 are revealed, and because Paul made it to 7, that means that Paul and Ian both get to guess once they see all 3.
We get full information.
yeah.
It's that they're referring to one group. You were correct
Yeah.
the first time. Okay. All right. So here we go. I got to pick 3 cards here.
Actually, I'm going to move this down to the bottom so that Ben can lay out the 3 cards directly in front of his.
Sure. So they're all referring to one group.
God, Damn
Yeah.
it!
So we're referring to one group,
One
but
group.
one could be, but one card is referring to the weapon in that group. One card is referring to the enemy.
No,
Well, yeah.
it
The
doesn't.
thing is,
That's
that
how
he's
he
picked that,
He's
but
picked
now
that
he gets
way.
to shuffle them
Yeah,
and lay
yeah.
them out, and we don't know what they actually refer to when we see them. We have to figure that
So
out.
could you play it like the card represents all of them if you wanted to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're just choosing that one of these is representing. Okay.
Or I have to shuffle them. I choose 3 cards and I shuffle.
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think the idea of choosing one for each different type of card is kind of a red herring. The best idea is to try and choose 3 cards that represent
am I wrong
everything,
about?
if you
I'm
can.
never wrong. I'm always right. Even if I'm wrong, it becomes right.
I like this chunk of the chat because it's just lots of people saying Paul is right.
What did you say? It's supposed to be one from each section.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was from the video we were watching. But
doesn't matter-
Maybe that's not
each
a
so
thing.
each card, like when he picks, so let's pretend this was it. He would pick a card to represent this, and then this, and then this,
Yeah.
right? And so he picks a card for each one of those things. But when he shows them, we have no idea what order they're supposed
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
in. Yeah,
And it doesn't matter what Paul said. What matters is that he's right.
yeah.
I like the part of the chat that says, Paul sounds right.
I mean, it also
Whether
doesn't
you
matter.
are right.
Okay,
In the long run, it doesn't matter what's right and wrong as long as you're having fun.
that's true.
So,
And yes, I get in the rules you're supposed to choose one card per clue card.
hey,
Does
yeah,
it matter
it
that one's
should
upside
be,
down?
but it don't matter because we're having fun.
Okay.
Ideally, if you can choose one that
So,
represents all 3.
I mean, we're gonna have a straw poll later to see if the chat thinks we're having fun.
Chill it.
I do like in the rules. It's like do a straw poll
Or are we having fun?
because it's like, oh right, straw poll has a real meaning, not just the website. Okay, so now we reveal the first card, and TQ has to make the.
a very uneducated guess.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, one of the things you might see, you might be like, oh,
Oh, it's
God.
automatic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be that dude, or
yeah.
it's got to be that location.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Can you just throw down like a picture of a clock? You know, that would be great.
How about
Ah!
That's the number.
There's a new
Oh.
token.
Oh,
Look at it. So you know that I don't cheat it in
right,
your favor.
and also so you can remain unspoken.
So do I flip over a card? And only one, but I can choose anyone or just the first one.
I think it's supposed to go in order.
Theoretically,
I mean, it
he's
doesn't
shuffled
I don't
them,
think
so
it
it
really
shouldn't matter.
matters.
Yeah.
But
I would just love this to just be a text explaining everything. Well,
For the love of fart knuckle.
a whale.
no, this is fine. This is fine.
So a whale. So it's water, and also there's like a ship there. There's like a airship.
Yeah.
Something to
Airship,
do with Final Fantasy.
whales, water, or air.
It could be a traveler then.
Perhaps. The traveling person. Ship kind of looks like a barbell.
Do you want to put it under the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't really.
But it's also got that toy box aesthetic to it. I feel like I feel like it's very similar. So we're focusing on people, but it could also be the place, in which case clouds may become a thing that is important.
I don't feel like any of it's evocative of the.
Nothing is
a
nothing is
weapon.
nothing anymore, and everything means nothing. It's like when you say a word too many times.
Mattress.
Don't do it.
Mattress is my
Mattress.
favorite word for
This
that.
looks like weird and magic guy. Done. Of course, that's going to apply to every single picture.
I'm gonna. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna pick
No,
that
so
one.
no.
Yeah, it's a
No,
secret
you
vote.
can't. You can't.
It's not like
so
that.
it's a secret vote. So you take your pouch,
Oh.
and put the number in that I said, and hand it to Ian.
Yeah.
Wait.
Take your
your
pouch,
pouch.
open it up,
Take
take,
your
the
vote.
number out that it applies. So in this case, if you think it's that, it would be 1, right?
One,
and you would put 1 in there.
3,
But then you. Oh.
The
So
idea
you
is
don't know
secret
which
vote,
one
no.
out of the.
No.
That doesn't make any sense if you think. Okay. I'm just gonna say this because I'm confused and I want to clarify. Then the rule that it's all one section makes no sense. It's one thing from different sections.
No, it's one thing from one section.
Yeah.
So
This card either represents a person, a place, or a thing, right?
I know,
Yeah.
but like this person could be matched with this, right?
No.
No.
then this rule makes no sense because if I pick one, I'm saying that I think it's one.
Yeah, but that means that we're working off of
pick
your
the
confidence.
pick the one that you think it's the entire thing.
The idea is that
I'm saying it doesn't make. I don't know if anyone understands what I'm trying to say, but
Iron
it's fine.
Fist of
Keep
Glee is
playing.
mentioning that it's not there's not supposed to be discussion. Is
That's
that
right.
true?
That's right. We're not supposed to talk.
Okay.
We're not supposed to talk at all?
Okay, no discussion at all then, I guess.
Okay.
Is the key.
Oh, I thought
okay.
we were allowed to discuss the thing, but just not what we're trying to
our
do.
Not in this round.
The last thing I'll say is all the cards refer. So a card refers to one of these groups, but it can be any part of it. It doesn't.
Right.
This doesn't necessarily mean that this is the person. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a thing, but it only refers to one group.
Okay.
Don't call me blue hair. Ask my name. That would be great.
All right.
Thanks.
And we can't, okay. Got it.
In which case, you have it.
Yeah.
I will grab. Maybe
Can't
turn your
discuss.
numbers upside down so that we can't see which one it was.
All right. So
I
this is
guess.
the second one.
So now Beej has to guess.
Well, yeah, that's right. My turn.
Did somebody kill somebody with a door?
Yeah, actually. Where are they? Oh, that's I screwed that up.
Hammock slam.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
More doors.
I have my choice.
Well, then you should turn your chits over too.
Yes, nobody
Yeah.
needs to. Yeah, but process of elimination.
No, like flip them over so we can't see the number that you.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's a good point.
Because I got yelled at for that, so you know.
I thought it was a gentle correction.
Right, but now I don't know which one.
But you put
Put them in your hand and look at them. Don't leave them on the table. Just put them in your hand and look at them.
pull it up and look at it.
Just randomly guess. Just pick one randomly and put it in the
I
side.
was like, I was like, I'll mix them all around. Wait, no, I don't know which one is which. Look, I'm clairvoyant. I'm
No,
not
it was a gentle correction.
smart. When you can tell the future, you don't need to be smart, I guess. Okay. Got it.
I love this card. That's gorgeous.
Oh, I'm really.
There's so many, like, I imagine they do it, like, they just, like, sell the art from Dixit, or from this game.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, we have made our decisions.
Yep.
The current guesses are.
I guess we never actually
Doesn't
put these
matter.
ones on the panel.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell who voted what.
You
One.
will though.
Because they're colored.
They're colored.
I was going to say someone didn't vote, but apparently. 3.
What happens if we all vote for different people?
Then we don't have a majority vote, and I think Ian.
Wait, is
One.
this supposed to be for people?
Well, this is whose whole thing.
Yeah. Because
Oh, right. I keep forgetting
the
that
place
that's
and the
way to
weapon
do it.
are tied to the
I
person.
keep forgetting.
And we have 3. So we have a
Uh-oh.
tie vote.
Do we have a rule for that?
I
say we kill them both.
agreed. In fact, murder suicide all around.
Wait, suicide?
So the tie is broken by the person who basically it's the person's vote who is highest along in the clairvoyance track.
All right, so you get
Because
to make
clearly
the
you must be correct. Is it what he voted, or does he now get to decide?
No, it's what he voted.
Well, now I have to do a
Well,
now-
what did you vote?
He
You
voted
voted
this.
that, so
So
that's
that's
automatic.
the one that
That's
Oh,
the
it's a
one.
straight
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's time for the reveal.
You can't see it on camera. Bring it back up.
We'll just throw it under the thing and reveal it.
Oh, yeah. There you go. It is
3.
You lose. You all lose.
Yep. Good job, Paul. We got
moral
it right.
victory. Mm-hmm. No, it's while we're dying.
No,
well,
you know what? You two won. High five.
Yeah,
You
good
won.
job,
High
guys.
five. You won. You won.
We didn't win.
No,
That's how it works.
well, I mean, we all lost as a group.
The game is lost.
But as
now
we're
you must
dying-
wait until next Halloween.
But as we're dying, oh wait, no, we didn't even get killed.
We just leave. We're
We
like,
just
well,
did- we
whatever.
just-
No, you goofed.
We just didn't avenge your death. Sorry.
Do you want to know how
But in our defense, we had the right idea.
I want to ask you this.
Yes.
That window and that window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. I mean, I was going
So
off of
okay,
one.
so here's the thing.
So
As being the silent recipient of many insults throughout the game,
It's super hard.
it is a very, very difficult thing to be
It's
the
so
ghost.
hard. Oh my
The
god.
so in your case, and what a couple of folks in chat did when you were stuck at the start, every single one of those was about traveling. Like every single one. There was footprints for traveling. There were shoes by the door, and it was just like that. That was my kind of way of doing it. Another thing that I noticed a couple of us had trouble with was like you had the idea in your mind, like with the Jason porcupine thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you saw the Jason mask and you were right on point with me, and then someone was like, oh, but he's kind of pokey. And I'm like, no!
But that is always the thing, right? That like second guessing the stuff. That always happens like
Thank you.
for like trivia and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's always the thing.
Yeah, playing the ghost is it's
It might be the hardest part
For-
of this whole
for-
game.
For this one, I used the technique that we used to get this one originally.
Lady in a white
Lady in a
dress.
white dress, lady in a white dress.
And, a reoccurring
And I was
thing
just
on
like, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
yeah, like I mean, so there's a couple interesting things that I saw while it was going on. One thing that I noticed a couple of you guys
Code names. That's
Yeah.
the game I was thinking.
a couple of
of.
things you guys skirted off of was just basic like you saw it, so I probably should have leaned into that. I think was something that a ghost can do in the future is if you notice somebody's thinking in a certain way, lean into that more.
Yeah.
Like you were like all on team color,
Yeah.
and I was kind of doing more literal like showing kind of things. So it was just like I should have went all in on the color, but then I did, and I gave you the red apple with
It's-
spikes in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's red. Is food getting eaten? And there's spikes in here. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It might be the pan. And I was like,
It's
ugh.
to me the color only made sense with the room one.
This is what I was saying
But-
about finding a common language. It's why
Yeah.
it's incredibly difficult because until you can find like you're saying trying to hone in on what they're thinking.
Like it would be
If you can find that commonality very quickly,
it would be so
it's a lot
interesting to
easier.
do this with somebody because the ghost doesn't actually have to talk. Doing it with somebody who actually is like speaks a different language or comes from like a different part of the world or a different culture or
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
that could be very-
and just
Why?
almost as like a getting to know you exercise.
As long as you have the rules printed in their language, that could work very
Could
well.
we get Ben to explain his
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
so
I
that's
wanna
why I
know
brought
why.
these back out. So this was the first one, and it was literally the same one that I tried to point you at the Explorer the whole game, is traveling.
Yeah.
It's what an Explorer
I'm
does.
not.
and-
It's so funny. Every time you went for traveling, I didn't get it.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks differently in this
That's
one,
the
right?
part. Yeah, it's
That's weird.
Every
that
time
one
you
was
said
just the shape of the
traveling,
window.
This
Yeah.
one was the shape of the window as well as the color, right? Gold. It's a very recurring kind of thing.
Alright.
Gold and the green from the garnet that's on there.
It's also
Alright.
a house, so like it has
That's
an
not a
attic,
garnet.
right? But
the
it's
green
not a garnet. No,
That is an emerald.
Fine.
The-
Well, that's that one.
that
Yes,
a
yeah,
ruby.
right, yeah.
yeah, that's pretty obscure
Yeah.
for me. But anyway, yes.
Yeah,
well, I know,
yeah,
I know, I know,
right? No,
I know.
but yeah, okay. And then finally, yeah, this one was legitimately like we did the dress thing already.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
it's a dress.
That would have been good because if this had come
guess
with the
I'm-
first card, we probably would have been like, lady in a white dress, wham!
I guess I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
how two of you guys ended up on the magician.
So here's what my thought was on that: is that these were fairly bright areas, and color-wise, I was thinking more along the yellow end of the spectrum than I was the yellow-red rather than the green, which is why I went with that. I thought these kind of all portray a childlike sense of innocence rather than a dark, desolate past.
I mean, I only had
because
one card.
my thing, it was just like you're like it's very yellow, so I chose the very red themed thing over there, which is like fine, but and that's the thing, it's like each person has a different way to perceive it, which makes this game super fun.
Yeah, I only had one card to go off of, so I went. It's childlike and it looks like magic.
And I figured
so.
these were children's clothing, and I thought, okay, well, it's probably that one then.
Yeah. The magician is a tricky one because like
Every single card is-
90% of the cards look like fucking
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, yeah, that is interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magician OP, nerf.
Anyways, it is 7:15, so we definitely have time
Oh
to
yeah,
play
we
again.
should definitely do it.
So we're going to take a break. We'll probably decide if we're going to switch the ghost up if somebody else wants to do it differently. And when we come back, we'll have more Mysterium on the way. Don't go away, guys.
Okay, I know the ghost can't talk, but the rest of you can all say stuff.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Welcome back, AFK! I thought one of you guys would take the lead on it because I'm not allowed to talk by game rules.
I'm not gonna do it.
I was gonna let Heather introduce us.
I'm trying to buy a laptop.
Just I'm trying to blame Heather.
Welcome to AFK.
We're playing Mysterium. We played our first game and lost. But this time we've got
not true,
a
they won.
whole... We've got a whole... No, they lost.
We all lost. 'Cause
You
we're all
either
in
win
this
as a
together.
team or you lose as a team.
I'm winning.
There's no I in team.
We actually knew the right answer. We just didn't want to avenge Ben.
No, but there's an I in meat pie, and meat is an anagram of team.
Team pie.
Team pie.
Team pie. Team pie.
Now, so how this is gonna work? I'm gonna be the ghost again. We've got a whole new cast of spooky culprits and whatnot down here, which means they didn't solve my murder last time because I didn't even lead them on the right track.
We got
That's what I'll say.
Grandma
Yeah.
Yarnington, Frenchie McBorderguard,
She looks like such a bitch.
Yeah, why don't we go to the top? Yeah, look at all these new faces.
the Time Turner,
Oh damn, the doctor.
Dr. Goatee,
Dude, this could be played so well.
Rock Blacksmith,
Can you tell who
Alright.
picked the
and
weapons?
Bagpipes Mick, actual
So
Scottish
I'm
person.
going to draw my 7 cards.
There's
Should
a,
go with bagpipes. Oh, natural Scottish person.
yeah.
Mick, actual Scottish person.
And
It's a very compound name.
The
soon as I
actual
put my-
Scottish person clan was pretty big.
as soon as I put my mask on, I won't be talking for the rest of the game, and you also won't be able to see my reactions. You'll just maybe hear me go.
What's in the case and the weapons?
Oh,
Sorry?
that's a syringe.
That's a syringe.
Okay,
Ooh.
it's just hard to make
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
It's a syringe.
That's one of my favorite Yakuza weapons.
I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
picked all the weapons.
Yeah, we had everybody pick their thing. We had everybody pick a set, and then I picked who.
You're
who their
excited
people
about
are.
killing somebody with a
They're,
syringe?
they're all good weapons.
Pro tip for you, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts a lot if you facepalm wrong while wearing that mask, so
Probably,
be aware.
yeah. All right, y'all ready to begin
The danger
Yep.
of face
a new game?
Say hello to Mr. Yum.
No.
I like that the beard isn't poking out in the bottom for that
Yeah.
for this cam.
God, it looks so. Oh, it looks worse on camera.
It's weird because when you can't see anything else, you just see this white on black floating around. It's like a comedian del art mask, kind of.
It's a face that's an inch closer to you than it should be, so it furthers that uncanny valley feeling.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I kind of want
That's
more
what
of
it
them.
is.
Yeah. I saw Abyss again the other day. You know that scene where like the tendril of water is coming and then it turns into the face?
Yeah, it looks like that.
It's funny too because it's Cam's face. It really is just so benign. Like as he
Yeah.
keeps looking around, it's just kind of like this very gentle.
It matches the
Unfortunate
aesthetic so
being.
well.
So
Grab the-
TQ, the best way to view that mask is when it's on Cam's face, but also when he puts his glasses over the mask, which
The-
he has done several times.
Oh my god.
The worst way to view that mask is in your dreams.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So get ready for that, is what I'm saying.
We're gonna turn over our cards and they're all just pictures of that mask.
My favorite cupcake is red velvet.
We look down at the thing. All the cards are all that mask.
Cream cheese icing.
Everybody ready?
Really?
I don't have a card.
Yeah.
Cream cheese
So
icing?
we're almost all ready.
Yeah. Cream cheese icing. Red velvet.
That
Tell me-
sounds pretty tasty.
Why cream cheese icing over regular icing?
Because
Because
cream
it's-
cheese icing is fucking delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What makes it delicious?
So it's
Cream
because
cheese.
it's sweet in a different way because it's not as sweet as sugar.
Okay, I like that part.
So
but
it's not quite as sweet. So it's a little bit easier to
how do you mitigate the taste of the sourness of the dairy?
Ian actually just doesn't like cream cheese.
Oh, you don't like
Well-
cream cheese?
I don't like cream cheese
It's
icing.
also lactose, isn't it?
I mean, I'm lactose intolerant, but I take it like queen.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty, we have
Ooh.
a wheel.
Well,
I have books.
Is- So
A wheel.
this is a wheel on
Ooh, books.
on a wooden platform. Oh, there's like dragons and stuff fighting back here. Anybody have a bicycle? He's got like
she's got a sprocket.
it's got like gears and
Could
stuff.
be.
That's probably. You've
Cages,
got,
lobster traps,
and
a
then like
fountain.
a fountain guy like
small fisherman,
it's got
fisher boy.
fishing. Yeah.
Book-wise,
Well, it's also, it looks like it's underwater, but I don't know how much. And that looks like playing cards. But
tint.
Can we reset the clock to 1, please?
oh, yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cages. Yeah, let's see your card.
I think I have an idea behind that already. It's got a rat. It's got some poison on it, and it's got some walking around. But I think the rat and the poison leads me to believe, especially as well the color,
The color's very, yeah, the
Leads
color's
me to
very
believe-
close.
believe that it's
Oh, but she also
Dr.
has
guy.
it, though.
I think.
But I don't see
I
anything
think
to do
with
with
That's
the
true.
I think with this wheel and stuff, I'm gonna go with the clockmaker lady.
That seems like a fair.
This one?
This one, yeah.
God, that damn lion is back.
This guy?
Yeah, in Rock Blacksmith.
I hate it. It's also back there.
Bookman.
I really don't know.
What else is on there?
I think you're.
Just like seashells,
I think you're right
like
about the. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
Yeah. If anyone's still interested in what mine looks like.
Cages.
Fishing.
Fisher. Arch. Fountain.
That's hard, right? Like
Fishing in Scotland.
that's
thing?
what I was
That's a
thinking.
thing?
Is that this could be
These are
actually.
bagpipes.
I don't know.
I would guess,
Yeah.
lady, and I'm gonna actually throw down a.
No, we're out of time.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Ian.
Oh yes.
You're first.
Hello, Spirit. Am I correct in my assumption that it is Doctorington?
Mustache.
Yay!
Yeah. And I get 1 point.
Beach, can you move your player card onto the
Right.
overlay? And Paul, can you move yours up
Oh.
just a little? Thank you.
Ghost communication.
Okay,
Your cards.
I'll go.
your hint
That
cards.
card.
I'll go.
All right.
I really had no idea, so Ian and I combined thoughts and decided that mine might be the old grandma lady, just because of the playing cards and reading books and older hobbies, things like that. So am I right?
Nope.
That's okay.
Not the old lady.
It's not my first rodeo.
All right. We have this wheel on like a boardwalk with a knight and armor and stuff, but I went with the wheel and the spokes and stuff, kind of like gears, with the clockmaker lady.
Hey, nice.
Congratulations.
Do you have to tell people if it is your first rodeo?
I don't know.
There's a form you have to fill
I
out.
think
Yeah.
everyone just literally will just say, "Hey, this is my first rodeo."
There's a box you have to check off.
They have to ask.
Yeah.
If it's your first rodeo, do you have to fight?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and then
The first time you have to be the horse the first time.
All right.
It just the chat.
That is so
The chat wrote 2 knocks equals a double yes. And that's, I think, really funny.
Yes.
All right.
the cages look like tartan. Mr. Scotsman.
That's not a,
I think
that's not a bad guess, actually.
Too far.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Cool.
Cages.
Next
and
time.
you think Scottish people should be in cages?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Only either people who live in Edinburgh or people who live in Glasgow, because they clearly fight all the time. So one or the other have to be in
Oh,
cages
we need
so
to
they
move
stop
our
fighting.
things. Yeah.
So who got a thing?
I did.
I got 1 point.
I
so
did not.
moved mine.
Yeah, you moved yours. Everyone else is
Still on 0.
Still.
great. And we move to hour 2. Bong. Bong.
Good clock.
Silly party. I work for an elections agency, and I haven't been putting Monty Python references into all our sample forms yet. Why have I not been?
You should. You really
The
should.
name won't fit into
Oh my
the
god.
Kevin Phillips
Yeah.
Bong will totally fit.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of Scots people have now are angry at me. So this
It's
is
true.
fantastic.
It's true.
I mean,
Oh my
kind
Yeah,
of
sorry,
God.
that picture of whoever William, I'm guessing it's William Wallace, just looks like many faces. Like he's got a little thing on the top of his head and he twists around and he closes his mouth, and the third one, I guess, is a Quintus on.
Right, can't look at it. Like a true Glaswegian will fight anybody.
Sounds like the Aussies in chat.
There was a I do remember though somebody saying that the Edinburgh accent and the Glaswegian accent are different.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they are. And it's like, and I haven't exposed myself to that to hear like, okay, literally somebody do one then do another, so I can hear what the difference is. But,
Timer. Go.
okay.
Oh, this card
Hey,
again.
we got this hat. I got the hat card that we had
I
last
have
time.
the coolest goddamn card. Look at those little cute. Oh my god.
They're like raccoon fish.
Okay, I think I know who I'm going to
So
guess
this
for.
is, I have to pick the cutest person on the table.
Actually, I got this. This creepy ass dude
Can I
is
see-
right here.
Can I see what you got?
Mine again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have cute little raccoon slash foxy
I like
things with
fox bees.
big
somebody said.
mustache.
Red
you know?
panda fish.
Yeah, they're good.
Because I thought maybe the fountain, because it has a statue, would be the sculpting guy. Did you guess him?
No, he guessed the bagpipe guy.
I could
think
see-
this. I don't know how the fish work.
I
into
don't know how that either.
There's somebody diving.
So for the location, I've got
it's a
this.
mouse.
It's a umbrella.
Gorgeous.
Umbrella hanging from the moon, and it's raining from the top of the umbrella.
I want to get that tattooed.
Pool.
Yeah, the pool seems pretty.
It's that or this.
Just because it's kind of nighty.
And I almost feel like mine
Because it's
might...
a fountain. Technically the umbrella is a
Oh,
fountain.
it is a fountain.
I feel like mine also might be this one, too. So that's... Which...
This one is also at night, but I think I'm gonna go with first instinct and go with this one.
Okay, I'm going to hedge my bet on that and say that you're wrong. Not because I think you're wrong, but just because I want to hedge my bets on something.
I got the top hat, the same card we had last time. So I'm picking the only other person wearing a hat.
Top hat and plus books.
Plus books.
is right.
So I'm like, oh, well, he looks
It's got
like...
like stamps and stuff.
I think he's either a policeman or a postman, but I can't tell, so...
Oh, that doesn't help. I was going to say, because of the mustaches on the things. But
But
no,
I'm
it
just
doesn't
going to go
help.
literal and be like,
All right,
he's wearing a hat.
sculptor.
I think he's a postman, just
sculpture.
judging based on
I think he's a
the-
postman, too.
Just based
Yeah.
on the stamps and
Yeah,
mail
the
that
mail he's got, yeah.
Like, oh, he's a policeman because of all the mail.
Well, no, the policeman was the hat
Yeah.
because of the thingy, but...
Okay, Ben is very angry about this. Yes, no. He's confused. The spirit is confused.
Or no, yes. You
Okay.
can't tell.
I choose...
I love this mask. I
I
hate
would-
it and love it.
Spirit, judge my choice.
Yes, and I get a point.
Spirit fake out.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
And you get to claim that.
I do.
Yeah. Good luck getting it out.
Sorry.
I picked this one because the hat, I just went obvious and said there's a hat. The guy's wearing a hat. It's a hat. Thank God.
And I get another point.
Spirit ain't too complicated.
Doesn't have to be. This isn't
No.
poetry. This is just... This is subsonic chatting.
Paul, did you want to go next?
Well, in the spirit
Thank
of
you.
simplicity, there's water. There's water.
Spirit says... Oh!
Nope.
But you got a point because you said he was wrong.
Yep, I do. I think, Paul, that you go to the
Sorry.
this one next.
I think you're right. Wait, I keep this.
Oh my god!
Dropped a token on Ben because neither of them can
I wasn't looking at what he was doing, so I was like, here's a token. Okay.
See, I've actually just been dropping them there just because it's easier.
Well,
won't do that
let's
again.
see if the spirit says you're right.
Okay, so I assumed sculpture then, and then also because of the giant bushy mustache on that dude down there, I'm like, oh, giant bushy mustache, and it can't be that person. So that's what I went
Right.
with. Am I
Fish with
right?
mustache.
I hope he's right.
Mustache fish. Yummy, yummy.
You're right. Yay!
Yay!
Fruit salad.
I escaped. What?
Beach has no respect for the dead.
No, that you spend enough time around him, you know for a fact.
Yeah, that's just true in real life.
Emblems of mortality.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need to teach this. We need to teach the ghost like ASCII binary code. You could totally get full messages out. It would be no problem.
The rules say he's tired
just
from
gonna-
astral planing.
We're just going to skip Morse code and go straight to
Yeah,
point in a circle.
Can he text?
I don't
Through
think he's
either
got.
of those methods?
I think
That
the cell
Ghost
phone
Rider.
plans for ghosts are astronomically high.
If a ghost can
Probably,
inhabit
yeah.
your cell phone, though, then it could manipulate the ones and zeros to make stuff happen on screen, and then you would get rid of your phone because it would just be all fucky.
I want a ghost phone.
What if we replaced the ghost with Wishbone?
Like the dog
Yes.
in like a little.
In any way.
Are you saying we killed the dog?
I don't know. I just
I'm saying we kill the dog.
for
No.
some reason I seem to think that Wishbone is a ghost dog now, and I don't understand why.
That's
You're
just
thinking
zero.
of Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of a dog.
Zero.
I mean, Wishbone probably is
Oh my
a
god,
ghost
can you
dog
be
at this
zero? But then someone called a dog, and I don't want that.
The crow's going away.
You're thinking of the Edison twins.
Reminder for the chat, that means that
Wait, was
Ben
that part of
can
the
get rid of all of
Prestige?
his dream cards and pick out
They
new
were more
ones.
than twins.
There was a show. There was a show. I think it was a Canadian show called Ghost Rider.
Yes, there was.
I think it was a Canadian show.
It was
So,
on
yeah.
YTV.
Yep, I
Yeah.
watched it.
And it was kids who solve crimes with the help of a ghost, but the ghost can only communicate by rearranging letters.
Oh, okay. I never actually watched the show because I thought it looked really dumb. But that's
that
good.
But
down.
it was like you have like a letter on a sign or like on a piece of
Heather's
paper.
got murder eyes coming out of
So
his corner.
Dick's really
show.
enjoyed it, and he's in the armed forces, and he'll kick your ass for having bad opinions.
I will also mention one of the other reasons I didn't watch it was because I didn't
literally
have
thumbs
cable.
it.
So my cable time was very limited, and Ghost Rider seemed less good than anything else on the multitude of channels that was more than the 3 I had at home.
Yeah. The ghost is trying to tell you.
Don't look at
something.
it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I love that at least one person was like, "Who else remembers the Edison twins?" Like, apparently you and me. That's it.
The name is familiar.
The attempt at
Was-
the explanation at the crow mechanic. The crows are options for the ghost to throw away his dream cards in his hands if he doesn't like them, so that he can pick new ones. He has 3 crows, so he can only do it 3 times per game.
Just because of the time period, Beach, was one of the Edison twins the Lindbergh baby?
No. She was not, and he was not.
Okay.
They were fraternal twins.
Ah,
And they solved mysteries
the
as
first
well.
ones ever?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm back here.
Go.
I got this card.
Oh, I
again.
thought that was hair, but it's a bug.
So I've got
Wow.
it's like dandelions, and there's like a soldier and about like it's like a nutcracker sweet thing going on,
And they're like an audience, maybe.
and
so
the
there's
audience is
performance?
dandelions.
So it could be outdoor plants.
So there's plants outdoors because that's definitely the other one that this one
That's
was
your
leaning
list?
towards.
Yeah, that's 100% that one.
I also have water things.
and it's also
Put it
nighttime
on.
again.
Let's
I
have
also-
a look. Sorry.
I feel like because of what we were talking about
Yeah.
last time, it's like water. It's got to be it.
That's what I said. Yeah, right.
That one, though, really speaks to me for this one.
Just from the color palette.
Color palette and background, but
Color palette, true.
And this one.
We've got some amanita
There's
mushrooms.
birds as well.
We've got
Yeah.
a dead sort of bug in the background, the black bug. There's moose antlers on trees.
I think you might,
That,
I think you
it's
might be
like
missing.
it's like plates and
Yeah,
stuff,
you're missing the
right?
most
Plates
important
and
point.
yarn.
The plates. I think that's the kitchen.
It's got to be the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go with the kitchen.
I'm gonna go with this because of the birds.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go with you are right, Paul.
I'm gonna say Aegis
I
right,
think this is right.
but this one's wrong.
So I'm going to say Paul is right.
Are you opting to do yours, Ian?
And I am going to do incorrect on...
Yeah, what's your
I'm
actual?
not going to do incorrect. That one, I'm waffling between this because it's looking at that better now, it's clearly a poison apple, but it's also on a plinth, which means it could be this one.
True.
So I'm going to go with the more obvious one, which is the plinth.
Cool. I'm going to say it's wrong because I want to get rid of them.
Yeah,
Does-
you wanna
oh
use
yeah, we
those
might as well
as
get.
I'm gonna
yeah.
say it's right.
And I'm going to go throw down a wrongness on the...
Sure.
Sure.
We have opinions about things.
I'm not sure you can double tap though.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
It's really wrong.
It's really, really wrong.
Wait, did you mark it right and wrong?
Yes, I did. Sorry.
You win no matter
Okay.
what.
The ghost is trying to tell us something.
Ghost.
The ghost is asking me if I think I'm correct, and I don't know. I have to ask you, ghost.
Explain why you think your card is what it is.
You think it's
what
more
he
the
wants.
pottery than
Yeah,
the...
I think because of the plinth, it's correct rather than specifically the poison. Ghost, am I correct?
I like the poison thing.
The ghost whiffed it.
Totally fucking nutted himself. Oh!
Yep, that's...
Okay.
Point for me.
All right.
Or
Yeah, point for you.
And there you go.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
Wait, did I put one
The
down
ghost
too?
You
might
did,
be-
yeah. You're
Oh,
good.
I got a
the
bad
ghost
also.
might be slightly drunk. It missed the table.
I feel so bad.
It's very hard to see down.
Paul.
It's very hard to
been,
see anything.
has he been drinking too many spirits?
Oh my. No, I'm done. Fuck
Thanks,
this.
everybody.
Drunk now goes in the room. All right. TQ.
I picked the one that everyone thinks is wrong. I picked it because there's birds and the color palettes are similar. Am I right? No.
No, damn.
Ooh.
Another point for me.
Oh yeah. Release. Excuse me.
All right. Well, I picked this one with the little sort of nighttime jungle with a fountain because it's both of these are nighttime.
Oh yeah.
This one's kind of a fountain, and this one's got like outdoor planty stuff.
Oh
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, what did you guess last time?
This one.
Oh, interesting.
So it's neither of those.
So
think
it
you're
might
swapped.
Be,
I think we
that
might
one.
be swapped, yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
So I was correct because I said no.
I was incorrect.
Then handout?
Did you get that one? Did you also guess it was wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so you get to move up as well. Nice. All right, I had plates. It's a kitchen.
I want you to be wrong just because it's funny.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
We all suck.
There are those.
No, keep in mind, that's the thing, right? Is that the ghost isn't necessarily taking into account the other pictures.
Do you think that potentially you're all going for more obvious because last time you should have gone more obvious, and
Yeah.
now he's going more obtuse?
Obtuse because, like, yeah, maybe.
I do get a point for TQ's pick. Right.
I feel like betting on the ghost being hard to figure out is not like a good betting strategy, though.
I like that the ghost moves the clock with the shiny fingers.
Is that a rocking chair?
Yes, it is. It is indeed a rocking chair.
Hold on. I want to put us a third of the way
If you-
past 4 o'clock.
So if you really look at these cards,
Nice.
there's a broken plate on the ground. But I don't think he can see that. I'm just saying.
No, because he'll have, if that's the actual one, he's going to have it.
The ghost is giving us back our
Right.
guest tokens.
Yeah, if he's going to have the picture on his side,
That's true.
so he'll be able to see all the bits in it.
Oh, yeah, there's the broken plate.
Yeah.
Like if you really look at all these, there's a bird cage on this counter.
I was gonna say rocking chair
There's
with red.
there's seashells, there's
there's
statues.
red
There's
yarn.
actually a lot of detail in these. Like, there's a bird eating something.
Oh my god, I've got what this is now.
I mean, this one
There's a lot.
also has a umbrella in it, which is umbrella.
Well, this
Yeah.
has an umbrella too, but you guessed that one already.
I was
Yeah.
wrong with both my guesses.
Wait, if we both go to this one, Paul.
Then one of us is wrong.
That's right, because we've already
That's true.
determined that this and this are wrong for you. So, unless,
and we determined that that's wrong for you.
yeah.
Why do you think?
So
But-
that means that if I go here and you go
Things,
here,
poison, it's
if
the
one of us
needle.
is right, the other ones are wrong anyway.
So this is
Also, the
the only
apple's kind of
connection here is
bleeding,
umbrella.
something-
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
that could be it.
I missed both the clues there.
Wait, what's the other?
I don't think it's this though.
Yeah, it's a skull.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
bath, which I guess also could have water, but you can't see the water. And it's
So
a
you
bath.
like,
It's a bathroom.
but there's a hook for that, and there's a hook for that.
I guess it's kind of a shape. I mean, you could interpret any of them to mean anything.
I can't
really.
wait to see the next card because
Yeah.
I think it'll help us a bit.
I hope it will.
It's just nothing.
I mean, if it doesn't, then we're in trouble.
I'm voting right for everybody.
You don't have enough tokens.
I know.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Behind me?
Shut the fuck up, Heather face I've ever seen.
I can't see Heather at all, which is great.
It's great. I love it.
Each, all one of you.
Yeah, I already got mine.
I
That's my attitude now.
I didn't know who he was giving
All
that
right.
to.
Let's go.
Nope.
Oh, I got a card I had before.
All right. So
Interesting.
the murder happened during Beauty and the Beast,
Sweet.
apparently.
I love
With-
the big trap.
Yeah, that somebody's trying to catch all the floating
Okay,
candles.
I think I know what I'm gonna pick.
Possibly Hogwarts.
It. Oh boy.
What
Oh,
is
howdy
that?
doody. May I see that card up close?
So we have angels. We have towers and a castle shrouded in mist.
You see that tower beach? You can go there.
What a relief. Let's see your guys' cards.
This one's mine.
Hey, you got the circus back.
I think it's this one because that looks like a circus tent, and there's water in the pool, and it's outside.
Yeah.
And there's a bird
that
in the
seems
corner.
reasonable.
And Ian.
Oh, yeah, I've
Show
got
them your card.
this. I was talking with TQ. I'm not sure if anyone heard after the last one. I completely missed the signals on my previous card,
Which is
which is tiny things and poison. And
tiny
that's-
little needles.
And that's why I'm going right on the needle.
And I think that one's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
So
that
And
as
I'm gonna
well.
go that one.
What am I gonna do? Holy crap!
I'm really.
What do you got, Bill?
This is still night. So I think this is the only one I can think of that sort of like it's got the umbrella, pillars. When there's pillars here. I
Which ones have
guess.
you guessed so far?
I think it's
I've
supposed to
guessed
be-
this one and this one, which are the only like
I still think it's the bathtub, and I'm
With that
always
hook?
wrong.
with the hook thing.
It's
it's
not
the
so much
mist.
the hook, it's just when I take a bath, I put candles around the
I
bath.
think it's the mist.
But that's just
You
me.
think you're the mist?
I think I'm the mist. I think that was the idea here. There's a
Sure.
broken plate on the ground.
What's
The
this
yarn that's red to also match the thing that's in the chair. And then we have all of this mist around.
I don't
it,
know
like there's
about
mist
that
in the
one.
background.
But
So
those
I'm gonna
two to me
I'm gonna go with that's
are,
what the
if
feed
you've
was.
already guessed those two, I want them to be the bath, but I don't know.
I'm gonna
This is
give
a
you
real
right
tough
for that
one.
one.
Like, I think you're here, Paul.
You can go there.
Ian was right on my last one.
Move yourself.
Time is up.
I'm going to go with a correct on that.
I'm gonna say that this is wrong.
The thing is, you can't because now we have two people on there.
We can't do it because there's two people on it?
Well, because you don't know who's going to be right and
I
who's
pointed
wrong.
to him, that's why. Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Go says it's fine.
Okay. We'll just move that
So
over
do you think
it's-
this one's right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that one's wrong.
could have doubled up?
Spirits! Have I selected my murder weapon correctly?
What?
Ooh.
Wow.
It's a
Okay.
poison.
All right, maybe it is just the poison. Maybe it's just that
Maybe it is.
obvious. All right.
Unless I'm getting everything wrong here.
We are not doing as well this time.
Okay. Am I right that it's the pool? I'm guessing because of the circus tent.
Nice. Ian gets a point.
Moving up in the world.
I get a point. I get to see 2 cards. And you'll need your hints back.
Oh, yeah.
Hand Ben.
I need to be doing more guessing on people's things. All right. Well, yeah, we got. I'm having a lot of trouble with this one, but we got nighttime. There's an umbrella in the scene, and pillars in the background there. None of the things have candles in them that I can see. So the candles that are in the foreground.
Oh wait,
here.
there are. No, those are butterflies. Just kidding, and flowers. Never mind.
So that's what I got going on here, but I'm not feeling super good about it. I gotta say.
Yes, I got a point.
All right, I guess it's the bathroom.
Hand out.
Okay. Broken plate, the yarn that matches the knitting that's in the chair. I'm assuming that's knitting, I can't really tell. And all the mist. Am I right? Yes!
Yeah,
There
it's
you
like if it's
go.
not me, it's definitely got to be you.
Yeah. All right. There's my...
I still think yours is the bath.
I think it is too now.
I mean, I thought.
I should have, like,
It was
when we were
Ben
doing
all
that,
along.
I should have put an X on you and been like, no, it has to be me, because I put myself
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, I guess you could have.
Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah,
I didn't have time.
or
Cool.
put a check on me. That way you get a point either way.
Yeah. I either get what I need or I'm right.
It's true.
Oh, already? Wow, okay.
Wow.
So that means out of the 7 cards he's given me, this is the most obvious card in that all the cards he's holding that will match that. So it should be right away. I should be able to figure it out when I look at it.
Sure.
Because
Yep.
soul read.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna have 4 cards for trying to do this one.
I hope it's just a bathtub.
It's literally the same picture.
Yeah.
I have to choose between this one and this one.
It's not that one. I don't. If
That's
it
what
is,
it was last
so.
time
It'd
for
be
me.
so weird.
Okay.
Go. Oh my god! It's fucking
Yeah.
Jason again.
All right. Are we rolling?
The fuck is a blue ribbon bell on a ethereal windowsill mean?
Pleasant dreams.
Chandelier.
Spider chandelier.
That's there's the candelabra there. Right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I got yet another nighttime scene.
It's a big pool of water.
It's a big pool of water. It's got to be the bath, I guess. I mean, it's definitely more. This is more bath than it is
It's the bath.
kitchen. So I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
And I'm actually going to give myself an X guess, just in case.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that, are we? We are not allowed to do that.
No.
I don't
allowed
think
to
you
do
can guess on
No,
your
we're
own
not allowed
thing.
to
No.
do
Well, then I'll guess on everyone else's.
I might as. No, I can't. Well, I might as well do that just because.
What? Oh, you got the porcupine thing.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, right?
Oh, if it's not right, I'll be shocked.
Okay, well then I'm going to distribute my X's.
My card back.
Did we all see all the
I
cards?
hope you're right, but I wanted to get rid of the token.
And we know we'll just show off your card.
Yeah.
For anyone who came in late, look.
I picked
It's
the.
Jason the porcupine.
I picked the needles because needles.
That is solid reasoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Needles because needles.
Yeah.
Spirit, reveal to me whether or not I am back on my bullshit.
And TQ moves up 1.
I'm winning the game. Ghost. Am I right that the murder weapon was the needles because of the porcupine needles? Yes.
You were correct, and those do not apply. Oh. Here are those. And
What?
here's your poison.
Oh, thanks. I'll take my poison.
All right.
I'll give you this back, Ben. Hand out.
Do you want to go next, Paul? Or
All right. Ghost has been a bathtub this whole time.
If it's not, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Okay.
You can have this.
Yeah.
It has implied water.
All right. And Spirit.
I get 2 points for finishing. Was that true? 2 points?
Yep, 2
Yep,
points.
you'll get 2 more.
Yes.
This candelabra points me towards, or the chandelier points me to the candelabra.
I bet you're wrong. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's me now.
No.
All right, so Paul gets a point.
Hear me out. These look fairy tale related.
And TQ gets a point.
The only 2 that are left are after that being eliminated now, which is my next guess, are the box and the vase. So please, tell me how either of those relate to a box or vase.
Pandora's box?
It's the vase, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but it could be the vase because flowers.
It's
Flowers,
That's-
fairy tales.
Right.
Actually, the only thing left.
I would have picked
It's-
picked this
It's
first, and
interesting,
then I would have gone for the
interesting
vase
the
next, I
dynamics
think.
of this, because Ian and I were the ones who finished
Yeah.
first last time.
Yeah. Somehow we,
Yeah,
who knows? Oh yeah, I guess I can give this back too.
game of skill.
No luck necessary.
Not
Yeah.
necessary. All right,
The best ghost win.
let's see what this is.
All right, and I get 2 for finishing as well, right? Or you get 2 because you finished first.
I have no idea.
You already took
All
her
right,
2.
and I get 2 because
Raven.
we're on that. Oh.
I gotta use my 1x so I can get to the 5.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, when you finish, you
if I finish this turn, I'll get 1 point.
exactly.
If I get it this turn. Otherwise, I get no points.
What's in the box?
Pain. It's always pain.
It's always pain.
Yeah, it's true. Ian, you are guaranteed to succeed. Like,
That's
you
a-
only have 2
Yeah,
things.
you
to
only
get
have 2
to.
things.
That's
that, yeah.
assuming I don't forget what things I've already picked.
You know, they
won't
told me
let
that same
you.
shit in high school as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to succeed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because
I like how it's like, oh, it must be a secret.
All right, everybody ready? Let's take a look. I have a lady being eaten. Okay, is being eaten by a fish on thing? No, that is not a murder weapon.
May I see that? Oh, wait, it's up there. It's fine.
Is there anything else on there that matches? Ian, do you want to show us yours?
sure. The fuck does that mean?
Oh, because you can break vases with slingshots.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yep, sure. I'll take that.
Yeah.
So
Why not?
coming in, I think. So this, I'm either going with. It's like a statue because it's sort of a statue of a fish.
I mean, it's a lady in white and a lady in white.
Yeah.
He does
I
like
was-
his ladies in
I was
white,
sort of,
apparently.
I was sort of thinking the like box because they're going, but I think it's got to be the statue.
Cool.
And because I need to use it, I'm gonna say it's not the vase.
Could you imagine?
All right.
Spirit, reveal to me my incorrect answers.
You got there.
You got
Jesus.
got him.
Ian gets a
I'll
point.
take my singular
this
point.
is you doing the psychic thing of like it was this, it was this, it was this, it was
This.
this. The one that I got
Must be
last,
the
that
thing,
was
yeah,
the one.
yes, yes.
I'm psychic.
I'm psychic.
We'll edit that. It's fine.
Right. Is this your card?
Oh.
Is this your card?
Now.
All
Is
right,
it-
Spirit. Did the fish eating the person mean statue?
It did.
It did.
Yay. So Paul also finishes one left and makes it to there.
Yay.
You
got
got
to the
statue,
5.
and we hand back in the hint cards.
All right. Good job, everybody.
So now,
We got there. Actually, we got there at almost exactly the same point in the night too. I think we got to hour 6 last time too.
I'll here
this up
when you
to
want
it,
to when
just
you
so
want
like
to put
that.
the number of who you're picking, you can put it from there. All right.
Do we need the clock? No.
I think at this point, no, we're done.
Weirdo.
Clocks.
And thank you. And the candelabra.
Right. So at this point, we are now going to put together our dealios. And by dealios, I mean the combinations of person, place, and murder weapon. We are then going to, we're receiving our tokens back, and we will get to make a silent vote after 0 discussion as to which one we are going to pick. But before we make our pick of who actually made the murder, Ben is going to reveal, or is going to choose 3 cards which relate to either the place, person, and weapon. Some of us are going to have to make our choices before others. For example, I believe I am going to have to make my choice on the first card.
And then
Beej. Or blue is...
Blue is me.
Blue is Paul. Paul will be able to make his guess on the second card, as will
TQ.
TQ, and Beej will get to make his choice after all 3 cards have been revealed.
And in the event of a tie, I'm right.
That's how it works.
Hate that.
Yeah. As in life.
Sorry, I just had to win an auction, and I did. So yay.
Yay!
Oh, wow. Okay.
And my watch died.
You won an auction
I love
for a
this
new watch.
I love this murder weapon so much. I wish that it
That's not unsettling at all.
Why? Why do you want to murder somebody with a syringe?
I don't. I just love it as an I wish it was with the doctor because, oh my God, could you imagine?
flavor.
Look at that setup.
If you want to murder someone with
Look at that
with
setup, though.
if you want to murder someone with a syringe, you got to be on Tenkaichi Street, and you got to have your heat level up to at least the 3rd bar.
I'll get there, though.
I mean, the statue over here would have been good too.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
he makes...
He spent 5 years carving
Yeah.
the statue and then killed
Yeah.
somebody with it.
He presented it to the person who died, and they're like, "This is a piece of shit," and he just broke it over their head.
The doctor murdered someone in the sacrifice room.
Well,
with the
it's not
pot.
sacrificial. It's like a prayer.
The room is not sacrificial. The room remains. It's the sacrifice room.
It's the room for sacrifices.
Yes. The sacrificial room is the room that you just, it's like your kitchen that you don't ever clean.
I'm really mad about that.
And you just bulldoze it after a while?
Yeah, exactly. I have fried too many things without wiping anything down here. This room is sacrificial.
Oh, he's
like-
not happy.
It's like people in the really big mansions that have way more rooms than they know what to do with.
Wow, if you could just cinder
just
block
burnt
off
a room?
rooms,
Yeah.
you're done.
Just burn it down.
It's like, no, we don't go into the West Wing anymore. Oh, what happened? It's just really dirty.
Yeah.
It's filthy, and we are too lazy to clean it.
All right, 1, 4, 2, and
I'm 2. I'm number 2.
Trois is coming.
We're number 4. We're number 4.
Let's just say that number
like
6 is number 3 now.
Old lady clockmaker.
And by 9, I mean,
6.
there we go, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did we lose 3?
it's 1, 2,
Yeah, we don't know
6
what it is.
divided by 2, and 4.
Okay.
Okay. He has given us his choice,
You could turn it that and put it under there if you wanted already.
and I think I will. If I can get it over the fucking top. There we go. All right. Now that is where it lives.
Rotate it the other way, honey.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it won't fall off.
There you go.
Okay. Sure.
Beej, you're the psychic one this time.
The most psychic of the
Wait.
psychic.
Okay, so 6 is 3. My brain just went, wait, we don't have a 6 token. TQ, you're not an idiot. You know that it's 3.
6 divided by
Wow.
2. 1, 2, 6 divided by 2, 4.
Exactly.
Wow.
Just think of Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Prepared?
Yes.
All right. Here we
So,
go.
This is Ian's
This is just
guess.
me, yes. Huh. Now remember, there's no discussion at this point, but Jesus.
That
For the sake of...
What a great piece of art. Yeah.
it's just depicting the actual murder.
Okay. Who has to...
Can I actually look at
Yeah,
this?
you should get a better
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh, you have to pick out this one. Okay.
Wolves would be a great murder weapon.
Time's up.
Okay, I've made my decision.
We are gonna guess on this one. Yeah.
Huh.
There's a dead dog. Sorry.
Another wolf.
All right, let me show it off to the camera too, so you guys can get a better look at the art.
So, myself and Paul have to guess now because
Yeah.
we have to guess on the second card revealed.
So it's these two cards combined together.
Bleh.
I don't think the ghost is happy.
Dracula. In the house.
Wow, you got. Oh, okay. All right.
I think. Who do I give these to?
To me.
God, I have no idea.
I don't have a good idea, but I have the only idea I have.
I know I'm wrong, but I like my idea and why I'm right. So, in my books, I won.
What's funny is that
The ghost is laughing at us.
I know
Or-
that I'm going to be wrong.
I've made a pick, but I'm gonna see if I'm right or wrong
I don't
based on
care
what
if
the
I'm
third
wrong.
card is.
You guys will love why I picked it.
Yep.
Oh, damn, I'm not right. Well, I tried.
Yeah, no,
This ghost is really
Got
into
there.
bathtubs.
Okay.
got there.
I think I'm still happy with my choice.
Are we good? All right, let's find out
Well, I think I
how everyone
failed.
voted.
I failed. That's fine.
Oh, for God's sake, get out of there. I'm seeing 6 divided by 2. And I'm seeing 2. And I'm seeing 2. And I'm seeing 4.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, the straw poll says 2 gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I'm very upset about that.
You're the tiebreaker.
You are the tiebreaker.
But it doesn't matter
But there's no
because
tie.
There's no
there's
tie.
no tie.
So,
it's
ghost.
2.
Well, there's a consensus and then 2 wrong answers.
Reveal it.
Yes.
So what's
Ready?
Yeah, reveal. We're not on it.
wow.
Wow.
It was 4.
Yes, it was 4.
And you know what? It's the
So,
freaking bathtub.
can I
Why?
explain?
Well, obviously
wait.
the bathtub.
Before we do anything
So
else,
mad.
can we bring the ghost back to life?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hi, what's up?
So what convinced you that it was 4?
Because in this picture, I'm like, so what is this going to work with? What's in here that's being reflected in other pictures? And I looked at all the pictures. I'm like,
So first off,
I'm not seeing these other things, but I'm like, you know what I'm seeing is frames.
first off, recognize that I can't pick the order that these come
Yeah,
up
yeah,
in.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Because otherwise, it would have been the fucking bathtub.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's how
As
you
soon
were.
as the 2 came up and the bathtub was still the last one, I was like,
Well, yeah.
What the fuck does this mean?
So I saw the frames and stuff, and I'm like, maybe it's the frame around the mirror, but I doubt it. Maybe it could just be rectangles, and so we could be looking at that. But when this got flipped over, and I saw the designs of the statues that were sitting on top of the columns, I was like, wait. That nice curvy design looks an awful lot like the Madonna, and I think
wow.
that's what that is. It was
Yeah.
very prominent.
I
So
did
that's
not
why
catch
after
that
I
at
saw
all.
this one, I'm like, oh, that's number 4, and popped it in the thing. So when that flipped over, it was the bathtub. I'm like, oh, it's the bathtub.
That's very good.
I got there.
My thing is, my reasoning was actually very similar.
Yes.
But I just gave it, like, because it was this one, frames, and, like, kind of looked like stamps.
Yeah.
Right there. This one, Dracula, needles,
Ah.
pokey things.
what?
Yeah. Dracula's got
Hey.
2
Oh,
pokey teeth
yeah,
that
yes.
extract blood. You
Yeah.
know?
That was all I got. And then you know, the
I mean, bathtub and a pool.
bathtub made sense. But obviously, I
didn't
hadn't.
see
If
that
I had seen the bathtub, I probably would have done that one.
I just had to go with what was the most this is just chaos to me, and I'm like, what is the most of these that's chaotic? It's that, I guess.
I didn't even really get that these were statues. Like, to me, they just looked like part of the column.
Anyone who knows me is going to love what I'm about to say.
Yep.
Okay.
There's dogs in both of those, and they chase mailmen.
Oh, shit. Yes! That's really good. Wow. That's
like that.
really
Wow.
good. Man.
I was
Oh,
confused.
man, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Well, no, but none of us did either, so that wouldn't have won. I guess that would have got it. So
but
apparently we suck at the last part.
it's a very tough portion of it because, like, I have to, with the cards that I have, pick one that makes the most sense.
And it's
kind of thing.
and if you could set the order,
the order
course,
of it would be so much
Yeah.
easier.
I love this
Absolutely, right?
game.
and because the problem is the people who the more and the whole thing is like the more people that did poorly in the first part,
Yeah.
The harder their job is.
get to decide. Like
Yeah.
theoretically, like Beej is the most clairvoyant, but us less clairvoyant people outvoted him.
Yep. I'm like, that's okay, because you know, it's a democracy when it comes to being psychic.
Yes.
Yeah.
As Silent Drone says, we sent the wrong people to jail again.
Yes.
But that's okay, because we don't have the problem with that.
No, it's 1922, and what does it matter?
As we all know, that's how you decide whether people are guilty or not. You have a vote.
So one thing that I noticed that you guys had a tendency of doing is like you were on kind of like Paul for the whole like pool versus bathtub thing, right? You were on the right track, but then you guys kind of like steered away from. You're like, oh well, my first guess wasn't right. It can't be anything to do with what I just had my first track on. Like your statue one, you were like, oh, it's the statue on the plinth. Nothing else would ever go on the plinth kind of thing. I'm like, it's the boss, man. Like you had two but it's just like, but that's how the thought process go, right? Because it's like if you're like, oh, I got the first one right.
We know your reasoning for this one.
Yeah.
What are your reasonings
Yes,
for
please.
these two?
So my reasoning, obviously, for this one was that it was these. You're exactly
The
on.
little-
It was that they kind of formed like the statue one. This one was because I had nothing else to put, but also because this was like art and whatnot,
good.
as well as the red color of the statue.
I got the
Yeah.
throwaway card.
The art would make sense.
No, you didn't get the because it was like red, right? That was the one thing that we didn't have a tendency to do. Do I have the cards? So yes, so the cards that I had in my hand, I guess at that time left would have been.
If you picked this
These
one, I
ones.
still would have gone dog.
Yeah, right. So and that's the thing. I guess I could have went all in on the mailman strategy, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of these other ones.
I can't see any of them on the overlay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
sorry.
do them one by one.
So we had this card. We had this card.
You don't get to decide. Do you decide
Yeah.
which
He-
of the
he
people
decides
I'm
which
doing.
of
which of the people you're
So
trying?
I had
But he
three
doesn't
right
decide
now.
what order they go in down here, though.
No, it's interesting because based on what you had in your hand, you could be like,
I love that card.
can I make any of these make sense with who I'm going to decide to be the
let's
murderer?
And that's what I did.
there's
I
like
went
a little
back
heart
and
on the
forth
tree.
and
That's
just like
like
thought
some
about it. But
And
yeah.
remember that
Fairy Tale Mononoke bull. I love it.
Ben also burned one of his crows to actually get a fresh set of cards,
Look
which
at
means
that.
his other cards were equally
Look
shit.
at the
Yeah.
detail. There's like a knife. What's it called? Sitting in that tree. Look at that, like a blade
Yeah.
Oh, sheath?
sheath. Yeah.
Rampant in the.
Or is
It
that
looks,
a?
like, it looks like a drinking
I think
horn.
that's
Or a
like
drinking
horn,
horn or
yeah.
something. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. I
And
can't.
there's the wolf. Another wolf. If you had done these three, we would have been like, what the hell's with these dogs?
No, I wouldn't. I would have
You
picked
would have,
mailman.
but it has to be unanimous.
Yeah,
vote.
I would have not got
I
that.
would have immediately gotten
Mad
it.
scientist is wondering how the Dracula card ports the woman. It's because they're both secret vampires.
Yeah.
No, it's
was-
because it points to Madonna. If you look at Madonna, it's
The
roughly the same
Yeah.
shape.
The statues, even though, like, to me, these weren't even, like, they were just
No,
the
it's a
tops
good-
of the columns. I didn't even really
Yeah,
register
good
them as
call.
statues.
because I thought for sure when I saw it, I'm like, this is either the Madonna or it's the vase, and I get to see all three, so I was feeling pretty confident about it. But I looked at it, I'm like, this is more round and misshapen than a more uniform shape like the vase is. So I'm going to assume that he was really playing up this as being what he wants to match.
Oh man, I was just thinking you could actually play a game like this, specifically with magic cards.
I mean, it's
Nothing
but,
but magic card. Wow.
but I mean, we were making the joke about like doing it with like the desert bus gifts or whatever. But I mean, that the fundamental idea here is part of the sort of the idea behind this game is that the pictures don't actually matter that much. You just need this assortment of pictures that are all kind of
Exactly.
Yeah,
very
You could
evocative of
do
different
with anything.
things.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have their own way of looking at it, but
Because it's very
But it's
obvious.
really important
Yeah.
that the pictures aren't just like of a tree.
I can say though, as the ghost, it's very rare that I'm going as deep as the dog thought. Like you kind of have to think of everything on like no, that's an awesome thought. But just like when you have to hand out cards to 4+
Yeah.
people kind
Yeah.
of thing. I'm not diving this deep into it. I'm going, is this blue? That's also blue. Here you go.
That's
Like
another
something that
reason-
really speaks out to me,
What
right?
will obviously read to everyone, to 4 different people at the table.
Yeah.
Also analyze like Beach did, how like as soon as I got that fucking chandelier card. I was
Yeah.
like, boom, right,
Yeah.
like, right to him. So analyze like when you're receiving the card, and like maybe if you're the last one and you're noticing that the ghost is struggling a little bit, going like, okay, so I'm gonna look
It's
for like
gonna
the
be more-
loosest shit to this.
Was I right in that you're not you're not really thinking about what other cards we're trying to see, right? Like, because you can't see the cards here that well.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, like I mean that time with the right away like what was the card I gave you first? So Beach, your first one for this. I was very pleased. No, I know exactly which one because I was very pleased with it, and then you didn't get it, and I was like, no. It was the room.
It was the plates and the mushrooms and the yarn was the very first one you gave me.
But you didn't. But your thing was all the way over
and I couldn't
there,
see
and
all
you
the
didn't see
bits
the
in it.
little
Yeah.
plate was there.
So when TQ pulled it up and she's like, "Oh look, there's a broken plate in this picture," I'm like, "Son of a bitch!"
Yeah, well, it was that, but hold on, maybe it's not in this pile.
might be set
There's
to the
a fucking
side.
There's the red yarn. There was the
Yeah. So
here it is.
the idea of giving the multiple cards could be interesting.
Yeah, where you can do so here was the card.
Yeah.
You want to go back that I gave to you first, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, this has so many levels. So there's the broken plate, there's the yarn, that's the yarn on the thing. There's these gnarled things in the background for all the gnarled branches and whatnot that were going on. I was like, this speaks to this picture so well.
Yep.
And there's like,
And it's like plates.
Yeah, plates. I guess
Kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen, and like I guess I'll go with the kitchen. Thank you for telling me that. And
And
it
then,
was,
and then I got on like nighttime and water, and so I was like, it's got to be the like
As soon
the
as-
swimming pool.
yeah.
And it's like if that's not it, then it must be like the other nighttime scene.
but what was so beautiful about
and because
that?
there was no water in the bathtub scene, it was just like implied that there would be water there.
What I didn't
Well, there's also that you can see the faucet and stuff. In
Yeah, yeah.
the
And
picture as well.
the faucet with the hoop for the umbrella, I'm like, oh my god, those two things. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like,
And then
Paul, it's got to
TQ
be the bathroom.
Yeah,
like,
and TQ was like, "There's also the candles. I take candles with bath." And I was like, "Yes, yes." And Paul's like, "Outside." I was like, "Yeah." No, it's never an insult kind of thing. It's just like it's just so funny to watch the thought processes.
We are playing
pan
on
out as
hard
it
mode
goes.
too.
Yeah, technically you're allowed to give out as many cards as you want.
Yeah.
Which
we're
I
playing
think
hard
kind of
mode.
like I think that kind of just makes it too easy.
It's too easy. No, I agree.
I like the one card at a time kind of a thing. But maybe when you're first starting on your first game.
I mean, too
maybe-
easy. We did not get it both. Like we did not win.
Well, I think it might be interesting to maybe add another mechanic that says you could give out more than one card to person, but limit it.
like
Number of times?
what it does do is
like give two, but only twice.
what it does do is
Like you
that
have to burn a crow
if you,
or
if
something.
you
Yeah.
hand out more cards, you have less of an opportunity to spend your X's.
Fissure, I hate.
Because if people are being more if people are getting things right because they have better guesses, they're not going to play their X's because they're like, no, that you have three cards that look an awful lot like the thing, so I can't play an X saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
Which means you have less opportunity to spend your X's on things.
Yeah.
So that that balances that out as well. But we all in both games we all made it to the final round.
Yeah.
So we were all able to make it this far, and there's only 3 cards in the final round anyway.
Yeah. So
Well,
there was-
but getting more of the cards in the final round is very
important,
very
which-
valuable.
which
though.
can help out.
Can you hand out more than 3 cards in the final round?
No.
No.
But getting more points in here.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
then everyone can see more cards.
'Cause
Which and the easiest way to get more points in here is to move through the thing as fast
If
as
I'd seen
possible.
the bathtub at the end, I would have just been like, oh yeah, windmill slam,
Yeah.
bathtub.
Fissure put a gnome. I don't like garden gnomes.
Ben can also save specific cards for the finale. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well,
That's a cool
I
idea.
think in the sense that
Because-
if you keep your hand.
Well, no,
you can
because
do that.
when you use the crow, you don't have to discard everything.
Oh, I thought it was the full.
That's what
set.
I thought.
That's what I thought
That's
too.
the way that, man. Internet videos.
Yeah, I think so.
The
We could
rules.
check that, but I think you don't have to discard everything when you use the crow.
Well, either way, I mean, I think the game came together quite swimmingly. Even if we didn't win any of the times, that's how it
Yeah,
goes
had
sometimes
hella
with
fun.
co-op
Speak
games.
for you, I was right both times.
I was, I remember like I played Dixit a while ago, and that was a lot of fun. But I like.
Having a mechanic.
I think I like that there's more.
I like that it's pretty.
there's more game to this.
Yeah, no,
I do also like that it's like it's kind of soft time limited to about an hour per round too.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it would have been quicker if we had just been like this.
Ben can lock cards to specifically avoid the crow. Oh,
Interesting.
there you
Okay,
go.
cool.
But it reduces. Oh, you lock a card, but it reduces your hand size.
Well, but I mean,
No.
your hand
because
size.
You have
when I'm handing out cards, I give you one and I replace one.
Yeah. But I mean, it locks your hand size in the sense that you're only now discarding 6 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's not like there isn't a mechanic
but
of
I
locking
mean, I have
cards.
less cards to work with.
Yeah.
Because he'll
Right.
always
Yeah,
have
yeah,
one
yeah.
that he's going to save at the end or something. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also tough too because then it's like if I've given if I have that card that's going to be oh this is perfect for the statue or whatever, right?
Yeah,
I have to first make sure you've alady guessed the fucking statue
Yeah.
to get there.
Right,
first,
right.
So
Like
you basically have to get it twice.
Yeah,
kind of a
that's
thing.
really tough.
But either way, I think this is an awesome game. I definitely recommend it. If you enjoyed it, I think playing with your friends and whatnot would be a great time. You can play this with only other 2 people. They have specific rules for that to balance the games out and stuff. So if it's something you're interested in, I'm sure you can pick it up at pretty much. I think this is a fairly high up game. You could probably just get it at your local LGS or.
Okay, who's the
board game
distributor
store.
for it?
I don't know.
Who
I
knows?
believe
Too much shit on the.
this would be so much fun.
Ask your local game store
Yeah.
and have them order you a copy.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
believe they were saying that it's either out now or there is going to be an expansion too, which is just more cards.
Yeah, and also a big thing about this game too is it's actually quite simple. Like I mean, there's so much nuance to the actual how like you play,
But the rules,
The rules are simple.
like
very
the
simple.
book is quite slim.
And we're
Yeah.
also doing it on the fly live too, right? Like it's completely different.
Yeah, like I mean, we
Yeah,
watched
none
the
of us
video and-
none of us had played it before today, and we
Yeah.
just watched a video before. We
And they
came
all
here.
know each other better. Like the only one I really know well is Ben, so it's like it'd be interesting to play with people that are like 100% in your mindset.
But no, like
like
I don't know if like knowing the person even
I
really
think
helps that much.
I think Ben knowing who I am, he realized because he started giving me cards that I think he started realizing how I'm guessing, giving me different cards,
That's why you
right?
did better in the second one.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
like,
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dixit also gives you a way of expanding this game out as well. We talked about that.
Both Dixit and this, yeah, you're better off, not better off, but you may find an easier time playing with people who you have a good
rapport with, one that you can work with.
rapport, but common knowledge is also very important.
I'd want to play with Heather. That would be funny.
Yeah. Anyways, it's like 8:30ish, so we're probably gonna call it for there.
I mean,
but-
Let's start with what's
we
up
gotta
next, or do the subs first.
Well, why don't
subs.
we, before we do any of those, why don't we remind folks that this stream is brought to you by Wormwood Gaming over our good friends over at Wormwood Gaming Supplies. They have all these amazing products like dice towers and shelving units and tables
Trays.
and trays and dice and deck
doesn't
boxes.
come with
Never,
this.
I
That's
never
ours.
want to
That's
forget that they also have playmats.
Yes.
They're beautiful. They're full-size playmats, and they're just cut from leather with a tasteful Wormwood Gaming logo embossed on the side there. If you want to be the envy of your play group,
They're very good.
throw down some of that.
And if you want to save some money when you're ordering, if you do find something that you do enjoy, if you're in the US, you use code LRR for free shipping, and everywhere else you can use code LRR World for $10 off shipping. So
Ian's busy rubbing the
Ian's
codes.
really showing you exactly those words.
It's important, Ben. If they spell it wrong, if it's LRL, they'll get nothing.
Three
Yes.
letters is
You
really
get
hard to
nothing.
get right.
Yes.
LRR and LRR World.
I think it makes more sense personally to do what's coming up before we do the subs.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
let's do it.
let's talk about what's going on in the week coming up. Tomorrow we've got Paul.
18 games and counting. At 8 o'clock, James and I are going to be seeing what the 18th most popular game is.
What do you hope it's going to be?
Oh man, what is big that just came out or like might be?
Assassin's Creed
Celeste.
Origins again?
Assassin's Creed.
Celeste.
Celeste came out.
Atari
Yeah.
2600 football or that wrench game that's platformy.
The wrench game that's
Oh.
platforming. I
Oh,
want to
with
play
the-
that.
with
I have
Hard
no
Hat
idea.
Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Hard
it
Hat
called?
Mac.
Like,
Oh my god.
really cool.
Involuntaries, Invicticus.
Subnautica.
Ooh, that's actually the new the
Yeah.
something came up for that.
Yeah.
Subnautica. Slay the Spire also looked very
Yeah,
cool, too.
Subnautica would be sweet.
Yeah.
And then after 18 games and counting, we've got some Lure MTG with Graham and James playing some Magic. Probably going to do some more Rivals Draft. It's actually a really fun format. I think they fixed Ixalan a bit with this new set. They made everything a lot more balanced. It's good. So I'm sure they'll go 3-0
Every time.
every
Yeah,
time.
they fix things in
There
our
will be
favor.
an
so that
O
we
and a
will
3
win.
in their win.
Iconoclast. Yes, thank you.
And then after that, we've got Papers, Please with Alex and Cam on Talking Simulator.
No, Andy.
No,
I'm
Andy.
sorry, people
They're
keep
gonna be-
wanting it. No, Andy will not be here for Papers,
No.
Please.
He
But,
lives across the sea.
They're going to be talking about. I think Alex has played Papers, Please back on IDDQ Derp.
Yep.
But this is talking about it, and
As opposed to just playing it. Yeah.
yeah.
And then on Friday, we've got Now Kiss. You guys are still playing Lady Killer in the
I
Bind?
have to wake up early, but we're on because we can finally get back to this. Hopefully, if Kathleen's voice is in shape by then, and we are on day 6, which means we'll have day 6 and day 7. We'll get through all that. It'll probably be all we'll play for Lady Killer in a Bind. And if you've been enjoying it, please do buy a copy somewhere.
You get to wake up and roll out of bed straight into innuendo.
Yeah.
This is one of your favorite times
It's
of
not.
the year.
It's kind of what I'm into.
It's not innuendo. It's
Wake up and talk about bondage. Hell yeah.
obvious
It's a good
innuendo.
day.
Dinks!
And then after that, we've got Adam's Game House playing some Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
He has been so hyped for this game.
Yeah, on Friday, that's a weird thing. We normally don't see Adam, but that's really cool. That he's coming in for that.
He's there because
he's
Monster
super
Hunter
hyped
released.
Nice.
for Monster Hunter.
So tune in for that. You know it's going to be a good time.
Followed by
We got Learn to G
Yes.
Paper Magic.
Yes, we're playing Commander. It's myself, Serge, James, and Kathleen. And this is a little goofy. We were just like, we don't know
Goofy
what...
Commander games.
Kind of. Yeah, I know. Crazy. We're like, we don't know which decks we want to play. And I was like, well, I have a bunch of these random ones that I've made. And they're like, oh yeah, Ben, bring us random decks. So we've got 3. And then Serge, build a deck for Ben. And now none of us know what deck we're playing. We don't know our own decks.
That's going to be real good.
Do you get to at least page like flip through it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
Well, because we
deck
have to
list.
put them on the,
That's fair.
Right.
overlay and stuff like
Get
that.
someone else to put them on the overlay and then really
Yeah.
not know.
Going blind.
Well,
But
I mean,
hope
we kind of
pull-
want to give them because I'm the one who made the deck, so I have that like info.
That's true.
So we should at least.
And the first time you do like a tutor effect or like shuffle your deck, you're gonna have to anyway.
Yeah,
but
so they're gonna be goofy decks.
so blind commander.
yes,
Nice.
Yeah. So it's gonna be quite fun. Blind Commander, tune in for that. And then after that, it's Loading Ready Live.
Getting back to that.
Mm-hmm. This is-
I have ideas.
yeah, and we may have already filmed a pre-record,
Which we
for it,
definitely don't want to talk
which
about.
we're not
going to
talk about, but it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So yes, tune in for that. It's going to be awesome. And then after that, Rhythm Cafe.
Dong, da, dong, dong,
Oh.
dong.
I promise this time we will lower the mic sound so that we do not drum your ears off during the drumming portions. Because
Isn't
I've
that-
decided I will do that this time.
Isn't that like part of the whole drumming thing?
Heather,
It's just really loud.
we should hook up lavs.
Yes, we should.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
No, you don't
But,
understand, Paul. The drums are really close
Yeah.
to the microphones,
But
and
it's
so
like-
they're a lot louder than they should be.
Okay, I just somebody would be like, I like the drumming, but it's a little loud.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's-
like inside your head loud.
Yeah.
It's too
And it's
loud.
not even. They're not even like. I mean, they're the nicest drums you can buy for the Wii, but they aren't like the nicest drums you could ever drum on in your life.
The drums are hard plastic on a table, which is then hard connected to an arm, which is hard connected to a microphone that has a shock mount.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be great. That's the streams basically for the week. I don't know if we need to go into next week.
God
do we?
no, let's not.
Yeah, it's only Wednesday. And now we got one last piece of thing. We gotta welcome all of our subs and biddies and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
So let's go around.
You start us off.
Sure.
And we'll go clockwise.
Sounds good.
Commander Crossing for 42 months. Welcome back, friend. Thank you.
It's
Did you leave it artificially long for when you were dicking around the other day?
Oh, you can push the go forward. I think I left it at 0. Like it
Oh, yes,
just.
that's 0.
It's forever at 42 months.
So you
were-
just push the forward button.
Ian and I were dicking around during Tinker Tailor, so Paul's been.
almost for 5 months. It's 2 a.m. and I should be sleeping, but Mysterium is an absolute corker. I hope he corked it off.
Dwarf Mage 328 for 48 months. Welcome back.
Literal Lucifer for 3 months. Oh, hey, a button. Just actually Lucifer.
Glad you pushed it. Octavia, back for the 49th month. Welcome back, Octavia.
And Philantane for 16 months. Welcome back. That's more than a year.
Here comes Stoic Spartan for 16 months. Yes, my newest addiction, game board. I meant board games. I said that in backwards words.
Wow. Arcane Illumination for 23 months. I received news earlier this afternoon that one of my aunts died this morning. Looking forward to you guys usual antics to help cheer me up. Thanks for everything now, in the past, and in the future. I am very, very sorry for your loss, Arcane.
Sorry. Very glad you didn't do that to the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky it was me.
Holy Jesus. Sharp Cookies for 20 months. A sub. What a mystery.
And Pedro Demoth is back for the 7th month. 7-month. Insert witty subscription message here.
It's Appa Draco for 12 months. Happy anniversary, saying poor Ben, dead before the game even starts. It was rough.
The only way to avoid him being a traitor.
Yeah.
Here comes Batata for 29 months. Crystal Heart.
That's mine.
That's yours.
Ah.
Take it back.
Underscore for 35 months. Not sure I'll be here when you read this, but hope you guys had fun. We did. I did.
You're still
Hope
here.
you guys
Hey.
did too, yeah.
Lady Gray 21 is a new subscriber. Welcome.
And Scarble is back for the 16th month. Too spoopy for me. Oh no, warnings.
Oh, Gear 300 for 28 months. 28 months is 4 times as lucky as 7 months.
Mostly scans.
Stachynosis.
That's Stacy knows.
knows.
That's Stacy knows.
Stachynos, gifted by Argentaria.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
And Ben's friend.
Stachynos.
Stachynos.
JM Baker Streets.
Yeah.
New subscriber gifted by Argentaria. Thank you for gifting that sub.
Ocarina Player 69 is a new subscriber. Also gifted by.
96. God damn it.
What? 96.
96.
So high.
I have a
96.
bit of dyslexia.
Emic.
69 was nice though.
And welcome back to Thief of
You
Punk.
saw what you wanted.
This is your 20th month. We're glad to have you. Give the punk back.
It's Rosa Drew for 2 months saying I dropped the mic, Ben. Apologies. No, okay.
To come through the chat.
Craft Stream Gaming is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Yoda 3793 with 48 months. Welcome back.
Stash the Smate.
Smate.
Stash the Smate for 16 months. Just made some cornbread while watching my favorite people. Now it's time to do dishes while watching my favorite people. Thanks for doing everything you do while
there for the
watching
whole
my
thing.
favorite people.
If you put on the VODs, you can sleep while watching your favorite people.
We can always be in your ear holes.
Oh my god.
Comrade09. It's back for the 53-month. Thank you.
Pallid Mask is a brand new subscriber. Welcome.
That's what you were wearing, the pallid mask.
Carbonical Cookie for 28 months. I vote for having fun.
I got it, Ian.
Medicare for 2 months. Welcome back.
J Darkos for 7 months.
Oh, yeah, Archaic Prospect. I'm sorry. Welcome back, though. It's your 2nd month, and you really deserve a better introduction than this.
Dun-dun.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mad Dog M for 18 months saying knock knock.
Dun-dun. 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 Echo Tech 9 for 16 months. Was that your Aussie voice?
Sweetie Mamillion for 3 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much.
Sid Previously Headache is a new subscriber gifted by Fishor.
Hey,
I
that's
guess
mine.
it's good that you don't have a headache now.
John Locke Cole! Back for the 2nd month. You've been here longer, John Locke Cole, but I bet you appreciate Fisher giving you that sub. Welcome back.
Run to the Iron Fist of Glee. Gifted by Fisher.
By the power of Lord Zabu! 53-month subscription!
Camphelion for 2 months. Gifted by Fisher.
The lion?
Cam the Lion, probably.
Camphelion.
I like that, too.
Coloptrix for 2 months gifted by Fisher.
Plus is a new subscriber.
Ah.
You got that and probably didn't want it. The way I read your name. Thanks, Fisher.
Seamus the Doge.
Who gifted my dog? That's actually my dog's account.
Yeah.
Why does your dog have a... do you street... Does your dog...
I go into chats and woof at people and bark as my dog.
Wow.
Well, now they're on this stream. They can
There
use
you
all our
go.
emotes.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Red Raptor!
It's Thelian. I'm right.
For 16 months.
Always right.
Sweet.
Junji26 is a new subscriber. Welcome.
And Decaped is back for the 26 months. Good ghost, best friend.
Kentucky 210 for the brand new subscriber gifted by Noodles15.
That's a good voice for
I'm
that.
actually really happy I got Decaped.
Oh, Tactus Vigil, subscribe for 2 months. Gifted by Fisher.
Neither Canadian.
Now it's your turn, TQ.
I can mute your mic.
There's an overhead.
What's that? Kaikiwi, new subscriber, gifted by Kentucky 210. Thank you so much.
Roasted M&M. That could be delicious. For 13 months.
I think it'd just
Also
be
more than a
melty.
year.
Ooh.
And Chef Steven's back. It's 3 years, Chef Steven. Congratulations on your sub-anniversary. You've been here 36 months.
And Kathleen Lear is a brand new subscriber. Kathleen, welcome to the channel. I know this is your first time here, and I hope you had a great time. And gifted by WN Nivik. Thanks, WN Nivik.
Da-da-da, Fickle Muse for 2 months. Gifted by the Fisher. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Trees! Raging Trees, new subscriber, gifted by Rock Pusher. You're awesome, Trees.
Koyos 7 for 2 months, gifted by Chef Steven.
And a big welcome back to These Bits. It paid off. Thank God. I was waiting. I was like, yes!
Whose bits being
Rock Pusher's bits, and Aramore's bits, and Reverse Creations bits, and Magical Rider bits, and W Nivik's bits, and Thunder Voice 1's bits. Thank you all for da bits.
Da
bits.
Da
bits.
Da
Bits.
Thanks everybody for all the subscriptions.
Read the new.
Thanks
Oh.
so much for subscribing, The Wandering Nomad. Welcome.
Thank you for gifting that. Who is it?
Come Blizzard!
Seminole Snowstorm.
Either way, welcome. Thank you
Potato,
so much.
potato.
Before we go, I want to give a massive shout out to TQ for joining us here on stream. You can find her at twitch.tv/SlyTQ. She does a whole bunch of creative stuff, all that kind of jazz.
And you game too?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
All the time.
Pro
When-
Overwatch.
When are you streaming next? Are you streaming tomorrow?
I will be streaming tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Alrighty.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice Overwatch.
I think that's pretty much wrapped everything up.
Yeah, I want to go home.
Yeah,
So-
me too. So thank you guys so much for tuning into AFK. We will see you next Wednesday.
Bye-bye.